Get a load of this. Here we go, we're live. Hello. Let me adjust the camera. How's that? That's better.
Looks fine.
I wish it was a bit higher. Don't like any of this. We are live. Welcome to Lucky Hit Plays Crystal Chronicles Remastered Part 4.
We got an invite code up there in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I won't. I can't play online.
Yeah.
We have not got PSN, so we cannot play live.
So you're not invited, is the important message to take away from that.
You can put the code in, but it won't do nout.
So why don't you tell them?
I'm going to do the usual sort of stream admin stuff, so I'll be back in a second. No one's watching at the moment.
I'm going to get the cheese things. This is majorly important. Cheese. Hi Shane. Shane's here.
Hello, good buddies.
We make them watch the intro every time.
Apparently so.
It's such a good intro. What's happening here? There we go. Right.
La, la, la.
Hello there, Rick.
La, 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 la. Whoa!
Did you just nearly pour whiskey down your throat?
Yeah.
Okay. So, the 5th year of Tifa. I'm going to look at the game data. So, we're going to redo some of the earlier stages to bulk up.
Yeah, but not only that, but we have to anyway.
Mm.
We've done all the cycle ones of all the levels that are available.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Apart from the desert, but we're not going to the desert.
We're not going to the desert. But Tom has helpfully decided to take year 2 of the first level, Riverbell Path, from me. So you can enjoy me later on in the stream, absolutely failing at Mushroom Forest. Right, so I'll choose Steiner for you. No. Oh, there's Patch.
Right, let's get going. Oh, what? There's been a oh yeah, I think there was a general patch going on.
I'd say it's about the same, Shelf Gamer. He just hates playing video games with me.
That is true, I do.
I used to have to beg him. We finished Overcooked 1 this time last year, I found that out. Scrolling through my Facebook memories. And I used to have to come home and beg him. I'm like, when we get Hector to bed, please can we play more Overcooked, please? I'm not in the mood tonight.
No. So we were playing as you last, weren't we? So
I've already loaded up the thing.
yeah, I know, but we need to put all that stuff. Put all the stuff.
Okay, go put all the stuff.
Put all the stuff.
These are delicious. I still got 2 bags. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have. There's only so much the camera can fit in. Welcome to our stream.
Just time lapse the first second of every one of our streams.
That's old Daddy.
He's not giving us any money.
No, I already got my money.
That at the end of the last part. I remember now. That's why you don't have any money. I see what you did. I'm a fool.
You don't want to take my thunder ring and give it to your character?
It's a relic. You can't give those over.
Oh.
Mm.
The thing I love about pouring Pepsi Max is that you keep pouring it. Do you notice? Have you noticed that when it's like sugar free, you're trying to pour it slowly for ages so that the fizz doesn't.
Is it particularly fizzy?
Sugar-free ones are, but the fizziest one, the one that gives you the most head, as they call it, It's Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper gives you the most head.
Good to know. Good information to have. Hope the sound level's alright. We might have to put our TV down a little bit.
Yeah, let us know if we have to put our telly down.
We both do have a lot of fun. If you change it, date night. Yes. We had our date.
How did your date with Shelved Gamer go?
A gentleman never tells.
Well, that's convenient. You're not a gentleman.
I'll tell you.
It's Shelved Gamer I'm worried for.
I don't think we need bronze at this point in the game, do we? Oh, we've got all the stuff and I can't be bothered. We don't need any of that.
Take out.
I'll have a look at the what's available.
Yeah.
I really can't be bothered.
Is that even me?
It's really edgy and cool. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Yay. He's proud of you. He
Hello.
gives you lots of money. My dad, not proud of me.
Keep it light. Mighty weapon. I don't know if we got a jagged side, have we?
No, we haven't.
That's a shame. We haven't got. Did you get a toad wheel?
No?
Good. This is going well. We do have a leaf reader.
I've got some thunderbolts.
Oh, okay, better yet. Let's make one. Oh, we can't craft that here anyway. So that's good.
That's good, isn't it? Hello?
Hello. Alrighty. We're getting started eventually. So I know I've got to go to Mars Path
Mars Pass, yeah.
to make some gloves.
Clubs.
Although actually I think I might have to go all the way to Alpha blah blah blah.
Alphateria?
Yeah.
I'm just getting cheese dust all over me.
Aye.
I'll turn into the next cheetah. You'll have to eat them.
I'll tell you what, we'll just bang out.
A year.
Yeah, well not a year,
Okay.
but at least Riverbell Path for now.
Thanks for taking the easy level.
That's just the rule of, well, not the roll of the die, but the
choice of the...
level of go policy.
You will be regretting that level of go policy.
I already
to
was.
Marlborough!
I was not enjoying my life last episode, was I? I do apologise for that. I was really not feeling great.
Just.
I just wasn't feeling great in general that day, but I'm all good now. Everything's all good.
Was it Monday this week that you had that phone call that just sort of took all the wind down
Oh,
your
that
sails?
was horrible. Yeah. I had a really pointless phone call on Monday that just drained all the life out of me.
All the life, all the joy, all the motivation.
Oh. But I'm okay now.
Yep, it's Friday. I got you a whiskey.
Yeah. The demons are at bay for a little while. This isn't going so well. Okay. Oh, fish!
Oh, lovely big fish.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, fish.
That was worth it.
Big friend.
That was worth the exchange of blows. I think this guy drops a cure.
He thinks you're a man. Nope.
This guy's got a cure.
Yeah.
Cool. Got the funky tunes. I haven't played this for a few weeks. I've got to get used to that sort of timing of the attacks again.
Yeah.
We've been playing other stuff.
Yeah, this is a pretty banging track for the first level.
Oh, yeah. It's right up there as one of my favourites of the whole series. My absolute favourite is still that Snow Mountain of Echoes of Time. I love that. I love that track. It's good.
It's a good song. So you're dealing with these guys easy, right? Me though. Me.
Your time will come.
I don't think I'm going to have so much of a problem with the actual monsters of Mushroom Forest. I think I do well enough with them. It's the boss I'm worried about. I really don't like going and beating up their little peons because they come back all the time.
Yeah, no, but if you don't, you just get, cluster bumps. You don't want any of that.
I don't waste my time dealing with people who don't die.
You waste my time. Jackson.
Do you remember? I think it was only last year that I watched Bloodsport for the first time.
Yeah.
I'd never seen it
You didn't want anything to do with it before.
But it just didn't sound like it appealed, but it was just so bad.
Yeah, but it's not because it's good that it appeals.
You are not a Tanaka.
Mr. Tanaka is very
Oh my god. I was shocked by how,
Oh, it's a brilliant film. Because it's bad.
It's definitely a product of the times.
Oh god, you need to watch that
You need to watch Bloodsport.
It is just the best.
Make a drinking game out of it.
For starters, you'll know Jackson, the whole Jackson thing so well. You'll know why we constantly use it. Because, that's what he does. Jackson! I'm gonna kill you, man! Oh, damn. Spoilers? Spoilers. Just know the character's called Jackson and he is boastful. His uppance is coming.
It comes very quickly.
His uppance will come hard. Ew.
I don't even really remember how the film ended. Presumably the good guy won and the bad guy lost, but
Of course.
I don't even really care.
Oh, now you've really ruined it.
Sounds very terrible. That's amazing.
All I can say is the most 80s thing you'll ever see in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, you make sure you watch that real soon.
Do you remember there was a film we wanted to watch on Netflix and we didn't get round to it? We've just rewatched all of Tokyo, Midnight Diner.
Oh, that was a good show.
It was a really good show. I really recommend Midnight Diner.
We took a break from all of that grinding through
Yakuza.
Yakuza, just running around Kamurocho eating food to watch a series about
Running around
Kamurocho eating food.
Sub-stories. That was like sub-stories. It was.
But the whole show was based around a dish, different. It was set in a diner, and it was a different dish each episode.
Yeah, it's a different dish that everyone has as like their favourite, or the one they asked the chef to make. It was brilliant. But it
Which is
also
funny
made us
because
hungry.
what are we going to do when we eventually go to Japan?
Eat all the food.
We're going to go to Kamurocho and eat all the food. A sensing a theme. Me too.
It was very lovely. It was a very intimate show, wasn't it?
I liked it. Yeah, we had that. Yeah, like you say, it just felt like all the sub stories in Yakuza games, like every episode.
But it also recommended like a really like 90s a Chinese film about mahjong. Do you remember that?
Yeah, we haven't actually finished.
No, I want to watch that. It looks good.
Mahjong Heroes.
Mahjong Heroes. There we go. And the first episode is, if you like mahjong, the first episode is them arguing about the rule, isn't it?
We're just arguing about how complicated the rules of mahjong are, and I was like, yep, Yep. Okay. Even professional Chinese players argue about the rules. So
Yeah.
there we go. That confirms everything.
They were like, you pay me 300 because my bet was 300, but I stole it from you. And they're like, why do I
They
have
went
to
to
pay you?
Mahjong court.
Then you went to Mahjong court,
It's
yeah.
obviously a comic device.
And even the court couldn't decide. Yeah,
I'm
so
not
I'm
100% sure I'm going to be into Cobra Kai, if I'm being honest. It doesn't look like my sort of jam. But maybe I'll give it a try. We are actually going to get rid of Netflix.
Yeah, I only bought it for the late nights with baby, and now that she sort of sleeps most of the night, it's not necessary anymore.
I wasn't really into Karate Kid, and isn't that what that's based on? Am I wrong?
I don't know, I don't know Cobra Kai.
Okay.
I have not been keeping up with any news at all.
It's not an anime, it's a Netflix series.
Alright.
Do you remember the old 80s film, Mr. Washu and all that?
I've never actually seen it.
No, well, I've watched bits of it. Someone I know who hated Karate Kid watched it and loved it. Oh, okay. Well, there you go then. Yeah, maybe I'll give it a go.
Yeah, we can have a look.
I saw the trailers. Like, there was a point a few
Sometimes-
months ago where YouTube wouldn't shut up about it. And I was getting every advert. I saw it, and I was just like, "All right, I get it."
Yeah.
But
That's a-
I might give it a wee bash and see what I think.
Sometimes, like, it's really, really strange. I mean, sometimes the premise of something turns you right off it. Like, for example, if I sort of said, to you, would you watch an anime about a masked wrestler? You'd probably say no. But Tiger Mask was absolutely fantastic, and it was fantastically camped, so 80s, and it was really, really good and really, really enjoyable. And so sometimes it's just, the anime that makes it. So, it might be the same here.
Yeah, okay. I've been pleasantly surprised by a lot of things lately, so yeah. I think I've just become a lot more open to stuff as I've gotten older. I've gotten older and I've gotten less angry. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
I've gotten more apathetic and just sick of negativity in life.
Yeah.
But on the plus side, I've become very open to just stuff now, and I'm I'm a lot less, like standoffish about stuff in general.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, so it's the apathy that I don't like too much, but unfortunately, it's just the way my mind is dealing with a lot of the stuff at the moment.
Yeah.
I've just gotten to the point where I don't sort of respond to a lot of stuff anymore. Like, if I get angry about something now, it's because it's something that's been going on for a long time, or something that it does actually matter.
Yeah.
But give it even like 5 years ago, I would have got very angry about just a lot of stuff, and it's not good for you.
Yeah.
I would have got angry about any old thing. I would have described myself as being passionate, but that was about a ball. It was just angry. Do you know what I mean?
It's one emotion. It's anger.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I've sort of learned as the years have gone by to sort of just let certain things go. It's just not even
Although I
worth it.
thought my anger was gone, but
You played Spelunky 2, didn't you?
Spelunky 2 again last night. Oh God. I learned a thing about Spelunky, I can't say yet, but I learned something about Spelunky 2 that both excited me and made me think, yep, that's never going to happen in my life. I was both like, that's cool. No, it isn't. I just realised I will never ever be able to pull it off.
Oh, yeah.
It makes the eggplant run from the first game look like child's play, let's put it like that. I'll say no more, except...
Consider only being angry at Crystal Chronicles as a net positive overall stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, I'm not terribly GGX2 will do that. I'm not proud or particularly happy about what happened last week, but I was just not the week before now, wasn't it? I just was not feeling life at all that day. It wasn't necessarily Crystal Chronicles, it was just everything.
Yeah, it's been a tough lockdown.
I'm going to make it a habit not to stream at all if I'm ever in that mindset, because it's just not worth it. I gave it a try and it just didn't work.
I tell you, another game that got me like I never get angry again, not the way Sonia the Tom does.
I thought I wasn't like that anymore, but apparently I am.
Yeah.
But I don't take it out on the actual hardware anymore. That used to be a thing I used to
You
do.
kicked the telly off the stand, didn't you? It was like a small CRT screen. I can't remember what it was. I remember that you got angry at the Get-A-Roo level where you're running away from the shark.
Yeah.
You hated that one. And I think you said that you kicked it off the stand because of San Andreas or something. Was it the you just had to follow the train?
It was the trucker one. Yeah, it wasn't that, but that's who it was. The stupid bully hell thing she keeps doing. Bullet hell. What's that? Oh, sorry, you're talking about Gigi.
Oh, Guilty Gear.
Is that no? Is that?
I don't know. I thought that was what GG standard for. Guilty Gear X2. It's a game.
Yeah. Might need further clarity on that one.
Right, so, yep, Guilty Gear.
Right.
Hi there,
Got
Cherry Terrier.
Hello. Oh god, I'm nearly dead already.
So, as I said, I don't normally get angry with games the same way that you do. But you, a couple of Christmases ago, you bought me a game, didn't you? You bought me Dissidia. So Dissidia,
I didn't know it was that bad.
I can beat the people on Dissidia, but to get a summon, you have to beat the summon. And I just want you to imagine that you're in a level, and this guy is going to charge up and attack. You can see it on the floor, and it's going to take up every available space, apart from a tiny little thing that you can stand in. So you go and you stand in it, and then you get your weapon out, and you're going to have him a smack. But no, he's got another attack coming, and he's going to take up the whole arena again. So you go and stand in your little thing, and I want to give him a snuff. No, he's going to do another attack. And supposedly, what I think you're supposed to do is to find out the pattern. There is no pattern. Work out the timings. And go and attack him before he does the big area of effect attacks. But I can't do it. And then I went on the internet, I was like, I've only got a choice of these 3 characters, which one should I use? And they said, oh, use Zidane. And I love Zidane, I love that game, love that character, love Zidane. And they were like, oh, it's really great, his jump attacks. I put him in the air, he doesn't come down for 2 weeks. It's true, he's just like, oh, you need to get on the floor. Otherwise we're going to
Very passionate about this one.
Oh no, we've got electric up the bum again. Great ones, Zidane. And I just can't do it. And the other thing as well is that whoever you pick, your other 2... Some say Zidane is still up there. Yeah, whoever you pick, your other 2 people are supposed to help you out. But they don't help you out. They just die inconveniently. And the thing is that the amount of resurrects isn't limited to you. So let's say you've got 6 continues or resurrects, right? Twat nose over there could be using up all your resurrects while you're standing still.
Twat nose again. Hate that guy.
Say, stop it! Just stop it! Just go and sit in the corner. I don't need you. But no, you have to have them. You can't just turn them off. You can't just creep up behind them and knock them out. You can't do it, and it was just impossible. It really made me rage, and I nearly threw the controller. So I've never played. I've gotten to that level. Sometimes I boot up this video and I'm like, no, I'm not playing it. I can't get past that bit of the story. It's not worth my life.
Not worth my life. That's a weird turn of phrase. It is not worth my life.
I was not loving that with my lips.
He's an angry little guy.
Oh, he looks quite cute.
I really like this new design of the sort of, what would you call that? Kind of like a dragon tail or something. Yeah, I like him a lot. I always called him Stone. I think it fits. I'm a big fan of Stone. I think I mentioned it before in Final Fantasy 9. When you're younger, you're like, oh, he's such an old fuck.
Yeah.
And when you get older and turn into Stoner, you're like, this guy's brilliant. He's sensible.
Yeah.
I like the way he thinks.
Yeah, you're like, oh, come on, relax, you big square. And then you grow up and you're like, no, I agree with him. Stop what you're doing.
Relax, you square. Uh-oh. Oh, Christ.
Stop talking.
I'm saying the teeth still up there. like the comment. There's a Funko Pop up there.
You listen to a lot of Alan Partridge. I've been flipping a
I
lot of
listened to
houses.
6 hours of it yesterday.
6 hours of Steve Coogan putting on a funny voice. Hank Schmuck says, actually, in Purple Script in game progress, I don't get as much. I get so much angry when I game Schmucks in the
Yeah, that's the whole thing with, I mentioned it before, but the whole thing with Spelunky 1 is I think the challenge is very fair in 1. Like, it's mean sometimes, of course it is, it's one of the meanest games you'll ever play.
Well done you.
Thank you. But Spelunky 2 is just mean from the get-go, there's no letting up. I mean, obviously it's really hard to describe some of the reasons I'm getting so angry at it, because I have to go into specifics, but it's just...
Shall we just say unfair stage hazards?
Yeah, yeah, basically. Well, not only that, but there's in that volcano level, isn't there? There's a particular part. It's part of the chain to actually get to the quote-unquote hill, and it's just ridiculously hard to pull off because, like, it's down to chance. You know, like, it's down to bad RNG all the time. Like 9 times out of 10, the thing I need to do to actually progress the chain is actually almost impossible.
You got a letter from your old man. Oh, this is about the river drying up.
Yeah. Take the meat.
Take the rotten meat.
Useless. I don't really need to send anything, but
Send him some meat.
This game just makes me feel mean. Yeah, I'll just give him his meat back. Yeah, because look, the farmer's already like, oh, no, he's not maxed actually. Okay, fair enough. But just get out of my face.
No, don't read the letter once more.
Sorry, I was just checking out the comments, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Got your reply, Paul.
Basically, with Spelunky 2, I really want to play it every night at the moment. I'm actually very tempted, by the way. Let me know if you're interested.
Oh, did you pick yours? No, you haven't picked yours.
Oh, right.
Why are you giving it back?
Let me know if you're interested, but I am tempted after this to actually do another stream of Spelunky 2, because I'm going to be playing it tonight anyway. But I have to do it in little bursts, and I've been playing a lot of it at the moment, so I have to go back to something a little less stressful. But yeah, let me know if you want me to stream, because I'm going to be playing it anyway.
Strength 2, Magic 1, Strength 2, Defense 2, Magic 3.
Let's go with Magic 3, I guess. Even though he's not really a magic. Okay, cool, yeah, I'll do a bit of it.
I like how he doesn't actually bother putting. I'd be up for to hat. He just sounds northern.
Nice one. I don't know if I'll have the camera and mic on, because...
Have the mic on
not
at
a
the
good
very
idea.
least.
I can't describe how angry this game is making me at the moment.
Oh, you got
it's
memory?
brought back an anger that I thought was gone.
He's northern.
I'd be up for that.
To hat.
Yeah, I would in a second. Yeah, we should have changed to you, actually.
Why, you? Stop eating my memories.
For a second there, I thought that was Steve Blum.
Is it rude to take off a Lilty's helmet?
What are you looking at?
Like that.
Just touching him in general probably winds him up.
Wait!
That's a good rule, just
Come
don't touch
back.
people. If you don't know them.
Touch all the Liltys. Got it. I read it somewhere. It might have been the Wikia.
I
For
still
Final
won't
Fantasy.
give up.
The only races that can't interbreed are Ukes.
In the end, I saw light.
Well, that makes sense.
I can't
They don't
remember
really have a
what I
body,
loved
do they?
or what I hated.
Morty.
What body?
I went all sort of weird and Russian there. Morty.
Our
Oh, really?
sympathies.
You haven't played it since?
We understand
Crikey.
entirely.
I will reclaim my memories from that light.
I hope you get a good session, or 12 in soon, because I really want to chat about it. Especially the new thing I've discovered, because it's just mind-blowing. It really is.
Don't look at me that way. It isn't over yet. I'm not completely hollow.
It's just I'm worried about the I'm worried about the fact that the species can interbreed, seeing as that lilties are half the size of selkies and clavats.
Yep. Bit weird. And all the races. All the races still look so distinguished as well. Like, there's not like a sort of half-breed looking
You can't
child among them. So what's that about?
You say that, but the princess from Crystal Bearers, she didn't look wholly lilty, did she? She was a massive thing.
I can't remember.
And Jagron as well. Like all the main characters in the Crystal Bearers are normal size to make them look. You know, Jagron is supposed to look, intimidating. The lilty character is supposed to look hot. But every other lilty is half the size. Everybody else is just normal.
We were actually planning to play
That is exactly how I feel. Did you hear that? Yay! Right.
You don't feel that happy, do you?
That sounded more anguished and pained. Yay! Do you know what? That looks like that needs wind, right? Can you see that?
You can check without having to move if you. Yeah, there you go.
It's water.
Which I think we are. Yeah.
We are water. Right, I need to set out.
You were like that earlier, weren't you? When you held Miriam for about a minute and she did a huge puke all the way down your arm. I heard it hit the floor, and you just looked at me like.
No, the weirdest thing is like you didn't hear it. You went like that.
Oh yeah, I cowered. Now I remember.
I was just standing there dripping. I was like, are you gonna help me out?
No, you're alright.
Drip, 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 drip.
That baby can puke.
You said it was like something from The Exorcist.
That particular one was, yeah.
Oh, Stiltskin's here. Does he do anything?
No, he just took bollocks.
Cool. We'll move on then. It's always like I'm in the habit of Final Fantasy IX talking to every Moogle, and it's particularly Stiltskins.
And even then, you still need a guide to make sure you don't miss it.
Oh, I keep messing up.
I've never done it. I've never done the full Moogle Vale.
Yeah, because you're supposed, as I sort of like said, I'm sure I said it in a previous stream, you're supposed to go back to, I think it's Lindblum, after a battle, but it's not the best place to go and get equipped. The best place to go and get equipped, I think, at that time was the Black Mage Village. So I always went there, and I never found the Moogle.
That's the one thing I don't like about quite a lot of the Final Fantasy games. There's a lot of, like, including this one, there's a lot of hidden BS, you know what I mean? Like, hidden systems and hidden side quests and... Like, I don't like games that don't that describe what's going on properly. It kind of gets on my nerves. I'd like to just know what's going on.
No, I completely agree. You can get through the whole of Final Fantasy IX without actually really knowing what's going on. Like, it was only when I sort of like read up about sort of things later. When I was a kid, I had a nightmare about the mushroom forest, and Mum said I was a mushroom.
That didn't help.
Great parenting, mother. So...
But you know what I mean, though? In Final Fantasy IX in particular, there's so much stuff that you can miss because it's invisible.
Yeah.
It's the rope king thing right at the start where you're expected to get 100. You think it's 100 jump ropes at the start, which gets you the card. Can't remember what the card is. It's like a pack file or something.
Yeah.
But it's like a good card.
Right.
Oh boy.
Is that Blizzard?
Mr. Rules in 9 are obnoxious. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so it starts off with the Jump King, like, key item.
Right.
And you need key items, don't you, to get... don't you collect all the key items and take them to a place in... Is it Reno? What's that name of the town, the big one?
Treno.
Reno. Yeah, not Reno.
I saw from Imagine Reno just to watch him cry.
And, yeah, there's that, and there's the checkergraph thing, that's kind of, that's alright. There's so much other stuff in there. There's the frog mini game where you have to
catch all those frogs.
Yeah, but the game never tells you that you have to start letting the frogs breed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's at no point in the game where you're told about that. You have to find out through a strategy guide.
Yeah.
And this is an RPG. It's not a game that you can quickly play through again. You know?
Yeah.
So if you'd done that like I did, I ate all the frogs and I was like, okay, what's going on here? And then, oh good, I found out later that I might as well just start my whole playthrough again. Just Yeah, I won't go on about it, but there's even more stuff like that, and that's not even mentioning Excalibur 2.
And the coffee guy. So you find the coffee, you're like, oh, this is interesting. And then there's some guy who's watching the airships, and he's near the village of Dali. And he's like, oh, find me some coffee, won't you, love? And I only ever found 2 coffees.
Oh, okay, I don't even remember that guy. Also, the strategy guy needed an internet connection. Did it? Really? What, the printed strategy guy needed you to look stuff up? Well, that sounds great.
Tom.
Yes?
I've got no Phoenix downs.
Oh dear. You got none? Really?
No.
That doesn't make sense.
You forgot to
We
get
didn't
back.
put them all in storage, did we?
Yes, we did.
But you didn't take them back out.
No, of course not. Why would I take them back out? I'd have to go back to
Then
the village.
don't die.
Oh, fudge you in the face.
Needed to go onto the Final Fantasy 9 website and put in codes. Oh, come on.
Right, you come over here, because I can't stand being pot-shotted all the time, yeah? Come on, have a little dance, yeah? There we go.
That's ridiculous. It's a printed strategy guide. You shouldn't need additional steps.
Do you remember the Coca-Cola advert for Final Fantasy 9?
Yeah. That was odd. Did that air over here, or was that
No,
like only America?
I'm pretty sure that was like America or
Yeah.
something. I mean, I never saw it on telly, but I think there was a period in my life where we didn't have the telly. My mum was sick and tired of paying the TV licensing fee, and so she packed up the tellies.
Wow. Well, she just packed them away and just said no.
Yep, she just packed them away. I was really annoyed as well because I think this came after Final Fantasy 9. Oh, great. Who wants to have a little dance?
Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough.
They
They
don't.
are hard enough.
Yeah, that's
Help!
Oh,
They are definitely hard enough.
is that bio that they're doing?
Yeah, you don't want to get hit by that.
Right. Yeah, it definitely happened after sort of my obsession with Final Fantasy 9, but my mum packed away all the tellies and everything. I was like, oh, nice. I did not intend to grab that though. And I sort of said, Mum, I'm not watching the telly, please, don't take it, please, my game's console. You're like, no, it's going in the spare room. It couldn't have been a spare room, my brother hadn't moved in. Ow. Fish. Give me that. That took me one. But hey, look at all these like nice things. Stop it. Just stop it. Oh, I slipped on my trousers. So
You what?
I was running down the stairs earlier. My trousers were a little bit loose, so
Don't talk to me about the stairs.
You're gonna tell about you fell down the stairs.
I nearly broke my ankle this week. It hurt so much. It was on Tuesday, wasn't it? No, Wednesday.
Yeah, it was Wednesday, yeah.
I was so tired. I've been having a lot of trouble sleeping lately. Hey, be free. And yeah, I was walking around in the morning in a sort of haze, wasn't I? I was so tired. And I came down to the bottom 2 steps here. And you know, have you ever done that thing where you just misjudge, you're not looking, and you misjudge the bottom step, so you end up doing 2 steps, and then it throws you off guard? Well, I did that, and I put all my weight on my right foot. In fact, at the moment, you can't really see, but I've got my leg sort of slightly elevated above the other one, because it's, oh god, it's swollen. But yeah, all of my weight went on the front of my foot, and I felt it sort of crunch. It was, I can't describe it other than it was a crunch. And I just sort of writhed around for a while, didn't I? Shouting.
Yeah.
And it's been screwed up all week since. I've basically sprained my foot.
What kind of monster is that? Oh, that's that thing.
Sorry, what were you saying? You slipped on your trousers?
Yeah, so, today, actually, I, my trousers were sort of like, a little loose, and I sort of slipped on the cuff bit. And I sort of slid across the kitchen floor. And I managed to wipe myself off. But what made me really laugh is I went, fuck off!
When did this happen? I don't remember this.
This happened earlier. I think you and Hector were upstairs, thankfully. Oh. Why fuck off? Why?
Well, that was like with the badger. The last time I had a badger attack in the middle of the night. When I walk around this area at night, there's very large badgers that walk around in big groups. And yeah, I said as loud as you could be. I just said, "F me," "Fuck me," what the hell was that? And at that point, all the curtain twitchers came out because they just heard someone shouting in the street.
Isn't there a sign somewhere that warns of badgers, like in the local area? Isn't it like
there's loads of those
on the route to sort of Rochford, the next village over?
I love that you had badger attacks plural. I've had two that have come straight for me, and I've had 2 close encounters. So yeah, I've had 4.
Close encounters of the badger kind.
I need
my gravity.
I've had 4 in as many months.
I need my gravity. Hey, nice.
Yeah, we had that guy pop in last time. Really helped us out with that. Because not only does it ground them, but it does so much more damage. Those enemies in the desert that were doing my head in.
Yep, gravity.
That's what I should have done. I had never known. I've played this game for years. As you can tell, I'm more of a slashy guy. And obviously I use magic, but I never thought to go into magic quite that much. And I'm regretting it now. I'm actually thinking of when I do start doing midnight walks again, which I really need to start doing because the lockdown weight has just gotten ridiculous now.
I mean, the fact I'm buying chocolate bars for our streams is probably but right, come and have a go.
The thing is, Fridays are our sort of, our treat nights, where we get ourselves like, some drinks and some food in, and we actually have a night of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm actually tempted when I start doing the walks again. I might start bringing my phone out and just filming when I get to the usual spots, just to prove that I'm not making it up. These badgers really are coming for me. They're vicious little sods.
The badgers or
yeah.
The hedgehog pies that I'm playing?
Oh, those too. They make this horrible snarling noise. It's really quite creepy, especially when you don't see them. Like the first attack I had, right back when I mentioned it.
Yeah.
I saw them coming, and that was still pretty creepy. But when they're in the bush next to you, and you hear this noise, and suddenly this thing tries to headbutt your shins. That's what they do. They sort of headbutt your shins, and they try and knock you down.
Well, like they've got right to be annoyed with you.
Well, I told you, didn't I? The first time it happened, they were right in the middle of the street, and there was, I'm not exaggerating, there was about 8 or 9 of them. And they were in 2 little groups across the street. And it was obviously the patriarch and the matriarch of the family. They were the ones who stuck by when everyone else ran off.
Oh, yeah.
They were massive.
Yeah.
And they stood their ground. But all they did, right, they were on both sides of the pavement, and fly-wing kicked. They're so big and fat, they might not actually go that far if you kick them. But, so they were on each side of the pavement. I walked in the middle of the road. Remember, this was during the height of lockdown, so it was actually so quiet. And I think that's why they've gotten braver and sort of used to humans not being around.
Yeah.
Because this was like about a month and a half into the proper first lockdown.
Ow. Yeah.
So it was so quiet outside. But so I walked in the middle of the road, and I sort of did a little cough. Yeah, just say, there is someone here.
Yeah.
And that cough made all of them scatter.
Wow, nice.
Except for these 2.
Yeah.
And they both sort of looked at me, and they looked a bit funny, looked at each other, and then it was like the biggest one just snarled and ran for me. And basically what I did was I sort of kicked at him a couple of times while running away. I sort of went, oh Christ, I ran off, kick, get away from me.
Yeah.
I didn't make contact with him, but I really had to run for it, because he was going for it.
Oh, no.
Vicious bastards. Is that doing anything?
No, I think it's like, a little bit of, I think this hurts them better. The problem is that they like to do that spinny attack. They like to spin to win. And I don't like to spin to win. It's Suzaku, spin to win. There's an anime reference. Several centuries old.
Get away from me, you shits!
Chris, I've got Chris.
You're a mentalist! Yeah, I think the local wildlife has got very fond of lockdown. Now we haven't been around so much.
A lot of people have gotten quite fond of lockdown. I mean, there's always the sort of the people who will say, well, you know, I want to gravity you, my friend. Come over here.
Is that the sort of thing they say?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Gravity. No, that didn't work.
Gravity. When you miss your spell and you don't do well.
Thank you.
You don't play well.
And you kind of smell. So some people were saying that they're doing quite well out of lockdown because they're not sort of having to do that several hours a day.
You're sound as weird people to say that. Trying to cuss gravity. We're not from the north.
Yeah, we don't live there. Some people have been sort of saying that, you know, they don't have that horrible commute to make, or they don't have to sort of sit in an office with people that eat fish all the time or whatever. And you know, it's great. But for some people, it's been hard.
The only one, I mean, this has been hell this year. Let's not.
Well, because when I went to rent this house, I didn't go, I'm going to be spending all my time in this. You know.
Well, the same thing about having a kid this year. We weren't like, shall we Roger now and make sure we get a child in for lockdown?
Yeah.
Why? I think I'd love that challenge. You know? We would have waited if we knew.
Yes. Yeah, it's also the sort of thing about having an autistic child as well. We didn't plan to have an autistic one at all, but then lockdown as well, and we're like, oh, he's climbing the wall. He's literally climbing those walls.
Yeah. But I forgot what I was going to say. There's a little area up there.
Oh yeah, it's got like things in it, isn't it?
There we go. Sorry.
It's got the. Have we been to the little Moogle house?
But yeah, sorry. No, I think we have. I was going to say the only one positive I've taken out of this whole sort of lockdown, virus, blah 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 thing is that. Not anymore, because even though it shouldn't be, the world has kind of gone back to normal now.
Yeah.
But during the those first few months after March, sort of March, April, May sort of time, I used to just sometimes go out in my back garden that night, and it was just silence. You know, everyone was indoors. There were no planes in the sky, cars on the road. It was so peaceful.
Yeah.
I just stood there in like complete, almost blackness. There was no much light pollution, so you can actually see the stars in the sky, and it was so peaceful and quiet. That's the one thing that's positive.
Ow.
Unfortunately, it's vastly outweighed by everything else.
Yeah.
But at least there's something that was nice out of it anyway.
The risk of having permanent scarring on your lungs, you know, that kind of stuff. All fun stuff. What really worries me is the long COVID. Obviously, you know, COVID sounds like a nasty hill to climb, but you know, presumably you do quite well out of it. But if you have mild symptoms, then those might be mild symptoms for a long, long time called long COVID, and they're only just starting to say, yeah, it's a thing, yeah. People are making it up.
Obviously, this thing's brand new. We don't know anything about it.
Oh.
Anyway, let's try and.
They brought all their friends along.
Let's try and avoid that particular topic.
Yeah, keep it light, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's relevant, but I don't think there's much more we can add to the topic at the moment.
So what if?
So yeah, badgers. They keep having a pop at me.
Although, wasn't it one night a badger had a pop at you, and then no, move out of the way. A badger had a pop at you, and the next day you saw him flattened in the road.
2 days later, one of them had been hit by a car, and he was a big one as well.
You were like, no sympathy.
I was like trying to shield my son's eyes while we're taking him to school in the morning. Like, saying, oh no, don't want to see that. And he sort of went, oh look, there's Badger, he won't be chasing you anymore. And I was like, oh, apparently he can take this quite well. Yeah,
we were at the train station. We were waiting to go to Wickford. I think it was Wickford. It must have been, because it was the other side of the platform that this happened. Train came through. It was a fast train, and there was a great big and and a spray of feathers, and I was like, oh, did someone chuck
God.
something out the window? And then I realised no, because I distinctly heard the whomp sound as well.
No, a fast train hit a bird.
I hit a pigeon.
That must happen all the time if you're driving. You'd just be like, there's another
So
one.
we went and had a look, and I think that the body had no head, and there was some of the chest missing. But yeah, it was not a good way.
Jesus Christ!
And Hector's there like, well, that's what happens when a train hits you, Hector.
Was he alright about it?
Yeah, he was fine, because if you don't make a big thing about it,
Jesus Christ!
there's no point making a big thing.
He is
about
funny about blood, though, isn't he? If he
his own blood.
If he cuts himself when he sees a bit of blood, he's like, "Ah," he's terrified. Or that time he made me bleed. He was messing about and he accidentally scraped his nail across my nose. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
And it bled really badly. And then
Yeah,
when I
lots
looked
of
at him, I went, look what you've done. He went, oh my god.
All right. Okay. So yeah, I don't think that's what you say, but put me in the parliament.
Calm down. You can catch a bit of love there. I can't remember the rhythm exactly, but it's quite.
I've got to kill myself. If I... Oh no, get off! I don't have to!
Yes you do, because he's sucking you in.
He's blown my house. You're watching some of Dave Gorman's Life is Good.
I never thought I'd like him, but he's actually quite good.
Well, you like what he said about, what was it, Homes Under the Hammer?
Yeah. I related to him on that level. Being a parent doing the school run, I always get in just as Homes Under the Hammer gets stuff.
Yeah. Oh, why did they do
And that weird one, you rip off.
Oh yeah, rip off.
Which sounds like a challenge. Let's rip off Rude. There you go, hammering away at yourself. We're doing much better than we did last time. Basically, we were too hasty to get into the later areas, weren't we? And we were paying for it.
I need to go and heal up, sorry. Sorry guys.
Sorry.
He's gonna have a little pop at me, but I don't care, because I'm gonna... Oh, he's brought his mates back, and all.
This game requires a level 2, so level upgrade. Well, it's not really MP in this game at all, is there?
No, there's no MP, and that's really
You
nice.
just keep casting away. It's just, the whole thing about this game is it's just all about timing, you want to just time all of your attacks to be just after the enemy attacks. Oh, multiplayer, sorry, my bad. I should have known that. I sort of stand by what I said before about how
It's fine
if you are playing on your own and you're playing as one character, what a lot of people do, I saw online, they make all 8 characters to get all 8 of the different families who get to the village with all the different jobs.
Yep.
And that's good because you've leveled most of them up, or at least 4 of them anyway, have things that happen if you level them up. You level them up through improving your relationships with them, talking to them every year and all that kind of stuff. What most people do is they make all 8 of those, so they get all those perks, but they have one character that goes out and does all the actual, the work. And when you're playing on your own, at least, the game is pretty good in terms of pacing for that. I've never really felt massively underpowered while getting on with the game on my own at that pace, because you're getting the regular artifacts and you're not juggling money and items around between characters. I just found that if you're playing it with one character who's doing the grunt work, you're all right. But yeah, I thought that we'd be okay because we're doing just 2 characters, but even that's proving difficult, isn't it?
It is proving difficult.
I think we're going to be alright now that we've made sure, we're not going to push too far out anymore until we've beefed up a lot on these other guns. And there might be a bit of us grinding on some areas, but when it comes to grinding and repeating areas, I think we'll do that off camera because I think, well, we might not have to. You never know.
Lovely.
I think we'll do a couple of these early levels again, do a couple of years, maybe 2 or 3 years worth of grinding on here, and then building our way back up, and then we'll go and do the whole thing in the desert where you get the
Hail Moogle at your service, Capo.
the unknown element, which lets you travel around the map a lot freer.
Here you go, Capo.
Pop
Yeah,
over
yeah.
to the Switch, yeah, we can turn some of these episodes into Come Grind With Me.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not a bad idea at all, actually, because I've been doing that lately anyway. I've been playing that first level, Riverbell Path, over and over again. Don't forget to drink the water. It's the finest.
Mother, what are you preparing me for? It may have a bad aftertaste, but you know that means it's good for you. Go away! I suppose. Right, I'm going to send you something.
But take it like a trooper.
That's how I got your dad to marry me. Right, you can have some strange liquid now.
That's a good exchange, yeah. Drink the funny water. Here's some funny water.
Got your reply, Capo. So long, Capo.
Yeah, I like the idea of doing a grind with me on some of these.
Yeah.
You know, I have spent a fair bit of time repeating some of those earlier levels. The funny thing is, that it's only recently I found out that you could repeat levels again. I thought, in my head, I just assumed you couldn't.
I think you always knew that they could. Oh, no. No heart. I've got Magic 3.
Magic 3. And another Magic 3.
Yeah, I guess it's
Yeah,
Magic 3.
they're not both Chris, they're both different ones.
Yeah, one's a Sage's Staff and one is Chris.
I think Sage's... No, Chris is the rarer one, I think.
Okay.
I think, anyway.
Okay, fair enough.
It's up to you.
I'll take it.
Magic is always the weakest stat on every character. So it's probably a good idea to raise it.
Even on nukes?
Yeah, even on nukes it's
Wow.
quite low in comparison. Okay.
So we've done 2 levels in 56 minutes. Looks like you'll be spelunking a lot earlier.
Possibly. Yeah, if it goes really well, we can do 2 years. Yeah, like we did on the first episode.
Oh, that'd be good.
And this is essentially what we're doing. We're kind of repeating the first episode.
Truly an amazing device. Simply fascinating.
Eat the bread, eat
I
the bread,
do
eat
like-
the bread.
I do like this, they put like a muffled filter over their voice.
Yes, it's quite amazing, isn't it?
We're not here, obviously.
And it is priced at 10,000 gil.
You see what I mean?
Yeah,
Because they're all in, they're all in their
yeah.
salads that take over their whole face.
That's right.
They
Don't
haven't
buy
got a
it.
face.
World model can be yours for a mere 10,000 gil.
What does he do with all the money he fleeces people out of? Because he certainly doesn't spend it on his clothes. Look at him.
Hookers and blow.
Probably.
Of course, the world is a living thing, you know. Leave it for too long and it will go bad.
Go bad, you say?
Yeah, it's bread.
That's right. If we had no crystals, miasma would consume us all, correct? This revolutionary instrument makes it possible to
I've got a
test
question.
that scenario.
When, I mean, obviously we don't know how 2 ukes, do the stuff.
I am
Docking,
now more
apparently.
interested.
Then I
But even
must
worse
ask
than
you
that,
to
when a new
decide
uke is
quickly.
brought into the world, congratulations, it's a ball of light.
There are a great many others who would like to purchase it.
No, there are.
No, it's true. There are a great many others who'd like to purchase some bread, but not a 10,000 gil.
Tell me, how much do you have now?
About 5,000 gil. Why?
Don't do it.
That was 5,000. Yeah.
Oh, very well.
Oh, we're still playing
You
as
are
your
my
guys, so we haven't got
favorite
5 grand to help them out with.
It shall be yours.
I don't think we had
for
that much anyway, did
5,000
we?
gil.
No, I don't think we did.
I do not think we've met before, but I will gladly take it for 5,000 gil.
You got
Oh,
quite
okay.
a
For
deal
some reason, I
today,
thought you had to
Professor.
help him.
Again.
Oh my, it's rude to eavesdrop, you know.
It's rude to scam
They
people,
say
you
not
know.
to judge a book by its
It's
cover,
rude to be a
but
pig.
you are as readable as they come. What an unexpected thing to say. Dangerous types tend to flaunt it.
The channel itself is talking to us.
That show off distinctive colors. Well, look at me. Everything about me is a warning. You
Yeah, he's wearing
Is
too
it?
many
are
gold
dressed
rings.
quite normally.
My personality, I think.
Well, he's wearing too many like rings, you know.
Oh, God.
Don't pour Coke on our controller.
Can't do it.
The most innocuous facade often conceals the most vicious
dropped it.
enemies. At any
I
rate,
dropped
you
it.
would do well to hear my new poem.
I don't want to hear it, mate.
Lonely mushroom
That should be good.
bursts to flame in the land that quicksands claim.
Look, if the last line of this poem isn't "Stupid blonde gets bummed
Where
again,"
did I learn that one?
Stupid blonde gets bumped again.
Well, anyway,
you know, I don't want to hear it.
changed everything.
Do you know what it means? Poor Gertie.
No, not Paul Gertie.
He deserves it. He had it coming.
He scams everyone. What level are we doing next? Oh, you want to go to Mars Pass, don't you?
Yeah. Although I don't know.
Well, you're going in Mars Pass as me, so you need to get out.
Oh, Christ! Did you wait for that to happen so you can say it? Did you slow down for car crashes?
No, I can't even drive.
Oh!
Jesus Christ!
I'm sorry. I think it's okay.
Why don't you just dip it in the Coke while you're at it? Just sploosh.
Cheesy, what's it?
You can't be trusted.
Oh, that went bad.
I hope no one can hear the washing machine.
Yeah, we should close that door. Thank you. It's making a right racket. Right, there we go.
When the clothes start drying, they go wop 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 wop
Womp womp.
wop wop.
Hello. Alright.
Can't hear
Oh,
it.
that's
yet.
good. Yeah, I mean, I can't hear it at all now, so that's fine.
It might have gotten louder, so.
It will do in a minute. Yeah,
No, that's not the one.
it was the lightning bulb, so
That's
we
the
can
one.
make them here.
No, you
we
can't. I really needed that. Try Alphataria.
Fiddle my willy. We're not going to go that far.
Not on stream, I won't. Mew.
Mew. Who's this
The
guy?
long journeys to collect
Herdy.
are
It's Herdy. I didn't even know you could meet him. Isn't he like the same guy?
Yeah.
I don't know the story behind this guy.
He loses his memory and becomes Gertie. So all my jokes about hurdy-gurdy is actually real. I didn't know that.
I didn't know you could meet him.
I hope, though, that our bright young travelers will someday be free of the...
Okay, I didn't even know you could actually bump into him. Fair enough. Why are there giant swords in the ground? Examine. Okay,
See,
cool. Random seed.
I can't believe you found him.
He was just there, hanging about like a wee brat.
I mean, it is a bit of a spoiler, but yeah, I mean, I wonder why you don't just drag him home at the end by the ear.
By the ear. What do I say? What an uncool thing to do. Yeah, we'll do the mine again.
Stocky Gonzalo X. Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Caca.
Enter the mine of Lurgies.
Lurgies?
Lurgies.
I haven't heard that word in forever.
Well, you've heard it today.
I don't think anyone uses it anymore in the real world.
I live relentlessly in it. I love that saying. You have to live so relentlessly in the real world. Oh, pour some chocolate in on the floor.
Grandfather's grandfather was still a child. No one in this land.
Yep.
Open treasure chest, let's go.
Not. It was not in the chalice.
We haven't got a special little chocolate this week.
Cure straight off the bat. Nice. Really want to get the ring for that. Ow.
Because then you can have cure.
Is that even in this game? Because Cure's so powerful in this game, I don't think you need it.
Cure is ridiculously powerful in this game. Cure basically goes, how many hearts you got?
I've never seen it not fill it.
I know.
Like, it just always fills it.
Yeah.
I don't think there are any like more powerful healing abilities.
No.
I mean, I don't know, but it would be cool to get regen, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Like, just because you have natural regen anyway, so it'd be really nice if there was a spell that just sped that right up.
We found that out, didn't we? We found regen.
That's advertised. Quiet, smart ass.
Oh no!
What?
I put the cap in my drink.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, for God's
Oh,
sake.
for God's sake. Now I've got your lurgies.
Come watch our stream. We drop controllers. We lose caps.
Yeah,
Do you remember the other night we were horse playing, as I would put it? We were
beating each other up.
Yeah, we were punching each other. Sat on the sofa. We thought the children had gone to bed. Punched each other, and we heard a voice from the top of the stairs. Can you two stop doing that, please?
My favourite thing is when we're messing about, because it does happen often, and we're beating each other up as couples don't. He does that thing, doesn't he, where he comes to the top of the stairs, folds his arm and goes,
As if we're naughty children.
We're not a normal couple, are we?
Not really, no. We were sat there, was it yesterday when we were watching Dave Gorman? No, it was the day before. We were watching Dave Gorman's Knife is Goodish, or clips on YouTube. And he's, without saying a word, we start punching each other.
Yeah, we started playing Dead Arm. We weren't even reacting.
No.
Really weird. Saying it out loud, it's weird.
I love it.
It's not right.
I love it.
I love it.
But they're cheesy. It's alright, Carl. I thought you had complaints always. They're cheesy.
Oh Christ. Stoned and I drums.
That's a cockatrice, isn't it? I hate them.
It's a what?
Get her!
Why did you do a thrusting hip?
Exactly, cure! That's a nut.
No.
You need to get that nut button.
I'll do one on that button.
This is like a very sad, dire song.
It just sounds to me like born free, as free as the wind.
Yeah.
Listen, it will come round in a minute. Born free, as free as the wind. Now you're gonna hear it every time. Born free.
The other thing is that
That's way too funky for I remember the day I was playing Oracle of, I think it's Ages, and I came across that windmill guy and a Game Boy version of that song. Yeah, I can hear it. Poetry. Now that's all you're going to hear now. I did that to myself when I played it back in 2000. God knows when this game was released. I was like, this sounds like
It's certainly not the intro song called Starry Night.
Oh, that song's an earworm anyway. Oh no, it's a hammer, bro. Get out of here. Don't hammer me, bro.
Cure! He actually says in panic. He's Cure!
Squeaky voice teeth. Yes, Cure, sir.
The thing is even if you start the game at sort of, presumably 16 or 15 or whatever age the village deems you sort of sufficient to go out and get yourself killed, you're going on for like 10 years, so you come back sort of like a big bulky thing of 30 that you can't actually integrate into real life at all.
You just reminded me of something. This is how sad I am. My current playthrough of Morrowind, playthrough number 700 at this point. Hammer Bros are bad in every game there. Yeah, tell me about it. The playthrough of Morrowind I'm doing at the moment is, like all Elder Scrolls games, it tells you. It keeps a track of how many days you've been playing.
Oh yeah.
And I'm trying to do a playthrough where I just assume that your guy starts at age. Let's say he starts at age bang on 20.
Yeah.
Because he's in prison anyway, so he's obviously had a history of stuff going on. So it's not likely that your guy's going to start younger than 18 sort of thing. I don't think anyway. And I'm trying to do about 40 years worth of gameplay basically, and I'm trying to do it without sort of cheating it, so I don't just rest for 24 hours because that's not realistic, isn't it?
I see you're doing the sort of the sim play that a friend's wife was doing. She sort of had to sleep and she had to eat.
Oh god, not quite to that extent. I just want the day counter to go.
Oh right, I see.
And I want to do 40 years worth. So if you do 365 times 10 is 3,650 times that by 4. I can't be bothered to do the math, but it's
120,000.
I don't know, but it's a lot of days. And I've been working my arse off on it, and I've only done 1.5 years so far.
Wow.
And even that, I've done 480 something days. So,
yeah.
So it's going to take a long time, and I'm doing it, so I'm staggering all of the different factions as well. And so I've only done a few of the factions, and I've been spending the rest of that time basically grinding slowly. But it is going to come to a point where in the vanilla game I'm going to run out.
Yeah.
I'm going to run out of stuff, so I'm going to resort to
mods.
Rebuild, which does add on a lot, to be fair. But even then, 40 years is a long time.
I just noted something. One of the enemies is the things that they've put in little cages going like that. So it's like any wonder why they're having a pop at you, yeah.
I thought that was a nice touch. They put bombs in lanterns. Yeah, there they are. Down there.
Yeah, he's really upset.
Well, this is bullshit.
Yeah. Bomb.
And I'm going to guess, because of the way bombs work, he can't self-destruct because they need to inflate.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Do you think that's what it is?
Yeah.
But he can't inflate because he's stuck in a cage. Because that's how they work, don't they? They slowly, over time, they get bigger and bigger.
Well, that's just cruelty to bombs. The lilties call dicks.
Right, oh yeah, this is a Lilty cave.
Yeah,
because they basically ruled the world.
Yeah, they did all the iron out of it, didn't they?
Yeah.
Did all the iron out of it. You can have that one for free.
And I'll tell you for a way.
I sound drunk all the time. I'm not really drunk. I just don't get much sleep between the hours of midnight and 5 a.m.
Between the hours of 6 a.m. and 6 a.m.
Yeah. She senses weakness and she'll stay up. She's like, what's this? You want to go to sleep?
I think today was one of the most pleasant days we've had with our nearly 4. She's going to be 4 months old in a couple of days.
Yeah, Sunday, yeah.
Yeah. Today was alright. She had a bit of a scream session in the morning and then she just sort of chilled out.
She really chilled out in the afternoon, yeah.
I'm used to it the other way round. Yeah. She gets up and she's all like, ah, and then she just turns into a bastard. But it's the other way around today.
She probably chilled out, yeah. She was chatting away to the TV. It was quite nice. Normally she can't stand the TV for more than 20 minutes. You sort of slide her in, she's like, what is this?
We don't put her in front of the TV for long periods of time. What are you talking about?
Well, you know, sometimes you have to...
Yes, hopefully in the next few days, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, she can sick on you.
Don't hold her.
Bring along a dirty t-shirt, put it on, and then you won't be annoyed when she's 16.
She's a puker. She can take the shame.
Yeah. The worst thing is that if she hasn't got any, like, I tried to explain this to the doctors. I was like, if she hasn't got any milk, she'll sick up her stomach lining.
Unfortunately, yes.
And it smells of vinegar. And I was like, you know, she's happy enough, but, you know, and they're like, oh, yeah. And the person I was speaking to didn't know anything about it. You know, it was obviously somebody who didn't sort of specialise in children and, you know, had no interest in doing so because some of the things that I said made them laugh. And I was like, yeah. Is she gaining weight? Yes, she's gaining weight. She's just sicking up all the time. Oh, well, then there's nothing to worry about. Oh, I just imagine you sort of like going to A&E and going, yeah, everything's fine. It's just I keep being sick. And they're like, okay, are you gaining weight? And you're like, well, yeah, you know, I'm a decent weight. And they're like, okay, bye, see ya.
Don't darken my doorway again.
No, it's such a weird attitude to take. But no, if you're a baby, it's all right.
Oh. I only took a tiny sip.
Yeah, I only did a tiny sip. It's come to the point where there's these waterproof bed mats you can get. Are you getting it? Yeah, it's that basically.
I've lost a considerable amount around the hole.
It's ridiculous. So I have to actually put bed mats down everywhere she is, because she'll just stare at you and you'll go, bleh.
It happened today, didn't it? The first time I sat down and played with her, it was within minutes of my shirt was just covered in sick.
Yep. Have kids, it's great. Okay. I don't
really
even care.
Tired.
I will.
And I get little comments. So it's just like, "Ooh, you look knackered," and I'm like, "Yeah, you do."
I've given up.
That'll happen.
I've given up caring. I will go to the shops with sick on me, and I will go to the school with sick on me, and it's just like I will just have to do it because you know it's. The moment you sort of change your shirt.
24/7 half people.
Yeah. The moment you change your shirt, she's like, fresh target. Let me go in. It's a shame because she loves cuddles.
Ooh, getting plenty of mithril now.
Ah, that's great. Go get that one. I don't know how.
Okie dokie.
Just be time. We've been living together for too long.
Yeah. We'll have to finish each other's
Sandwiches.
Yeah, I knew she was going to say sandwiches. Honestly, she has driven me to
Disneyland.
We've only once driven to Disneyland. We was on the run from the police.
Jokes brought to you by Bernisters. Don't let the bed bugs
Bugger you. No.
No Capo.
Actually, she hasn't complained.
It. You're not going to sort of...
The way you've been butchering him, he has got a willy. He's a female now.
What? That's not
You pushed him over and scissored him. Cooper, help!
That's not a fair comment to make. I didn't push him
Scissored
over.
his downstairs area.
He asked for a trim, okay? He basically lets me do whatever I want to him, and that's not a good thing to say.
Everyone's Cooper escaping nowadays.
I love pushing him over. It's really fun.
I love pushing over small creatures.
Well, he's annoying. He's always whinging that the chalice is heavy. Yeah. If you can't, you know, take the heat, don't come on the mission. You're allowed to compartmentalise that.
It's your turn.
There we go.
There we go.
I'm tired, Coopy Whoopy Doo Doos. I think
gonna be bossy.
I don't know if it resets when you leave area or not. Yeah, let's not have a cat getting annoyed on the stream. Look at him, he looks like, the fuck?
I'm going to have a little treat.
Look, if only you can see the cat's look on his face, and I saw the little tail twitch that says, I'm getting agitated now.
I'm getting really fucking
He
agitated.
just gave you a look that just said, I will cut you.
I know where you sleep.
I know where he lives, under my every footstep.
That's because you
He
eat
was
so
doing
much.
my head in earlier.
It's,
He does this thing where he goes, what? And then you can move out the way and he goes, what? Okay, I'll go this way. What?
it's because you eat so much meat.
I attract animals. That's why the badgers attack. I have a constant meaty smell. There we go, we figured it out.
What is it badgers that eat? Because
Whatever
Peter-
they can get their bastard hands on.
because Peter Rabbit's got to be.
Honestly, they push over the bins. You hear them at night. That's how big they've got.
Wow.
They can push over how big old wooden bins. They're quite a job for a small animal to push over.
Sounds like they should be working with the foxes to get in the meat inside.
I think they do. I think they've got some kind of deal going on. Whatever it is.
Oh, look at the guy. He came over. You wanna come on? Do you wanna come on, Mela?
It took me a while to calm down.
We won't abuse Cupo anymore. Oh, Mog, even. That's his name, Mog.
Cuco. Toast. So I've got to make a hurry now. What's
Ooh,
happened here? Here we go, I'll spit fire. Whole eye. Whole eye. I can barely see him there. He really builds into the background.
Cupo.
Oh Christ almighty.
Show us some.
He hoits.
Show us on the plushie where they butchered you.
Where they tripped you.
I got a friend who I haven't seen since obviously COVID started, but I got a friend and he's got all the sort of the Final Fantasy plushes, and I wouldn't be surprised if he had a Cupo that I could.
That you could what?
Snip!
Oh, scissors.
Tom, what is going on in that brain of yours? Obviously scissors!
Obviously scissors. Open the scissors, alright? Then it helps me.
I did! I did!
It's got a Moogle that I could.
Oh. Well, yeah, I'm not invited round here again. Thanks, Tom.
We've done about toys. And we're back. From what?
Live.
All of YouTube.
Yeah. We're gonna get a letter tomorrow from our ISP going, right. Not being funny, but you're not allowed. Just concentrate on the game, alright?
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Blimey. Can't take you anywhere.
I'm in my own house. Just like Monday, okay? I should be able to pass wind in my own house.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I still need to check if that actually did turn up on the stream or not.
Rick would know. I'm not listening because it would literally open with and we're live.
Unbelievable.
I wasn't anywhere near the mic as well. I was on the other side of the room.
Don't worry, it travels.
Did I stutter?
That's that. Have a brew.
It was quite loud.
So it didn't pick up.
Great. I'm going to be known as the person for two things. One, for putting on a bra when the live stream starts.
Oh, yeah.
And secondly, for farting on the podcast.
Yeah, you are going to get us banned.
Me? Me? You should have waited.
Do it.
Do it, do it. You finding it easy?
Yeah. Speak mine.
In fairness, I didn't know you were going to shake the house down when I first start stream. You give people a warning, okay?
You rattled our roads.
Through the window now. You know, like cartoons with the house
We've lost
lifts
some of
up.
our rental deposits from that.
You know, like cartoons with the house lifts up. You know, normally I'm pretty sure Aaron gives everyone like a 5-minute warning.
I think you did give us plenty of warning, but you didn't listen.
No, I couldn't listen because it was going through your headphones,
I
wasn't
had
it?
headphones on.
Yeah.
So did everyone else.
You didn't sort of turn around to me and go, right, Cat, we're going to be live for 5
It was
minutes.
heavily implied.
So don't pass wind.
Oh, Christ.
So moral of the story, get headphones. I think moral of the story is pass wind in the bathroom.
I didn't tell you to.
Yeah, let us know how the sound up as well.
Bosses tend to get very loud, don't they? We can always just turn it down anyway, just to be sure.
Yeah, I mean, we're just going to hear the same music we've already heard, the same battle music. I'm not sure how much. Cure! You tried hammering.
Move. I do hate how slightly longer it takes to cast magic.
Yeah.
I'm so used to the other timing now, I just sort of have it in my memory to then go at a certain time.
Yeah, and you're sort of only half cast. And you're
Yeah.
like, what's going on?
What's he doing? Hey! What are you doing?
It's about the limit before we stop being able to be so. Okay. Yeah, you wouldn't want to stop hearing us rip such gems such as I'll do that to the Moogle and that'd be terrible, wouldn't it?
As you can see, I just sort of go for it. Yeah, because at this point, he just does this, and you really do want to take him out.
Are you gonna be okay?
I lost myself there. Woo. Not bad going, not bad.
No bad, no bad. What's this email I got? Edible balls, that's what.
Mail Moogle at your service, Capo.
Kupo.
Here you go, Capo.
Get on with it, Kupo.
Oh, it's your mum. You can say whatever you want to your mum.
Within reason. You're so far away.
Take the meat. Grasp the meat. What are you sending her?
Say such filth. What do you reckon? Let's go for a weird star red seed.
Oh, that's going to be Star Carrot, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Ugh, boo.
Keep me waiting, Capo.
Boo.
I've got your reply, Capo.
Do we get any good
So
relics?
long, Capo.
Dunno. Did you open all the treasure chests?
I'm pretty sure I got everything on that one.
Well, then you're gonna get like maximum points.
I hope.
Maximum points. Oh, wait, there we go. That's amazing. So,
Yeah,
you're gonna get the
pretty
best
good.
of the best of the best.
That's not bad.
So you've already got half.
Green beret.
Oh!
There's always magic with this guy. He doesn't even like magic.
Wouldn't know how to turn it on.
Don't even know how to kindle a fire. What's kindle? Yeah, let's go for Mage's Staff. Not bad, not bad.
No bad, no bad.
So he's had like 8 magic this year. That's
Yeah.
pretty damn good.
I bet he comes home to his dad and his dad's like, what are you good at this year, son?
Yeah.
Magic?
What was that? It was +3, wasn't it?
+5, Tom.
+5,
That's why
so-
we went for that.
Yeah. So yeah, he's had 8 magic this year. That's crazy.
Huh? 5 years have passed. Oh, we didn't listen to the cracking, banging story.
It is a good song.
So you fire on the other one. So we need to go to the wall, don't we? The wall's got fire.
Yeah. And we want to do that level anyway.
Bum, bum, bum.
So that's your job, Goblin World.
Oh.
You're not a big fan of the boss of that one,
No,
are you?
I'm not.
But it's only Cycle 2, it's not that bad. Cycle 2's alright.
What I really
And
dislike about
hopefully
that is
you'll be
there's
able to get some more stuff.
what I really dislike about that though is that there's not much time, not much space to move around. And you know what I'm like? I'm just moving around.
You'll be fine.
I'm going to go for a comfort break.
Not now. It's your turn.
Comfort break.
What are you doing?
Go.
What are you doing?
Going.
I'm going to mess up your character.
Sure you are.
I'm going to get her character sheet and mess with it. Okay, right. Abandoned. Yeah. Abandoned. Okay, alloy is always good. So, I'm just gonna give the whole lot. In fact, no, you're right for Phoenix Downs. Just take the lot. Mighty weapon and warrior's weapon. Yeah, and all the money. We have not got a lot of money. That isn't good. I swear that name's turned up in another Final Fantasy game before.
Worse fool. However,
Roland? He's basically the village elder.
Who's this Roland?
Ruland. Also a great line of keyboards.
farewell.
Throw that out there.
Why is he saying abandoned?
Because you abandoned me.
I didn't abandon you.
Oh, Magmel was the name, I thought. But it sounds like something that may have cropped up in another game. It might just be my imagination.
Right, so my character, yeah?
Yeah. And we should probably save as well.
Oh. You didn't actually go to Mouth Pass in them.
No, well, no, it was Alphateria because we just didn't.
Oh yeah.
We just didn't get that far, but we will this year. But you might want to check in town for if your character can make stuff because I think she can now.
Okay.
So let's save, and then you want to just grab everything out of storage and get tooled up, bruv.
Well, I am an incredible tool, so.
Oh, a bit of self-depreciating humour. Right, this is the right one.
That's not the right one.
What?
Oh no, that is the right one. Sorry.
You scared the piss out of me. You unbelievable douche.
I thought you were loading it, not saving it.
I already did that.
Oh, okay. So we got to hear a whinge twice.
Yay! Keeper! So yeah, I'll put everything in storage, so grab it all out and then check what your character, because I'm pretty sure we've got lots of mithril now, so your character should be able to get tooled up quite nicely.
Okay. I wish there was a way to take my walk. 2718, yeah?
Yeah, it would be nice, wouldn't it, if there was a feature to just dump everything.
Chili gel.
Chili gel.
Fucking hell, it's chili gel.
Bloody hell, it's soft cell.
I didn't realise someone had already made that joke. You got a partridge as well. Jesus. Right, do I want all the stuff as well?
I would recommend taking the Warrior's Weapon and the Mighty Weapon just in case you don't have those.
Yeah.
Mithril Armour,
Eternal Armour?
Eternal Armour,
Yeah.
Shield, because you're the only class who can make shields. And I'd probably leave the rest, maybe the Crashing Kit,
I'm
because
going
you're
to take
female.
Crashing Kit, yeah.
And then that's it.
Sweet.
Go collect your pocket money from your old dad.
Let me talk to this person. You can't hear about my adventures sometimes. Yeah, I'll have some Balak.
That's an old bollock.
Oh, I can't pick anything up because I've got a circle. So I was just running, chasing the bread around on the floor.
Welcome home.
I love that. Would you like some bread and grapes? On the floor, pick it up.
Pick it up.
Want some money?
Yeah, I know. Just chuck everything on the floor, don't you?
We're so proud of you.
We're so glad
Now
you've got.
scrabble for that cash.
Oh man, look how much meat there is. Oh, Ultimate. Oh my god. Ultimate. Material for crafting equipment, but look at how much it costs.
Right, so that's with your discount as well, because you're family.
Yeah, I'm guessing that this is like I've maxed him out as a shop now.
Yeah, you have. It doesn't take long.
Okay.
And you also got dark matter or whatever it is.
Ultimate Marmite. Yeah, why not? Why not?
Ultimate. Next step up from Vegemite.
Hello.
At least I would. Steel blade, that's what I got. Ooh, mighty weapon. Oh no, I need a jagged scythe, Tom.
Huh?
I need a jagged scythe.
Oh man.
But I can make a master's weapon, so that's all good. I think I've got mithril plate on already. But I haven't got any toad oil. I've got an iron shield already. White yarn. White misanga. I haven't got any of that. Oh, here we go. Here's what I want. I want to get this. I want some jade and a pressed flower. And then I could get that done. Okie dokie. Right, let's get going then. Why are you leaving me? Who's abandoning whom now? Where's the crisps gone? Oh, there they are. Right, well, I'm off to do Goblin War. All by myself. Been sorting out suitcases, got a smaller one and a bigger one as Cherry's parents have an Amstrad for us to check out.
Way, blimey.
Sounds really cool. So I keep calling you Hector. So Tom, the good thing about me doing Goblin Wall is guess what it's got lots of?
Pain, hardship.
Chests.
Right. What do you want, chest?
Chests have got the special stuff in it, yeah.
Loot and stuff.
Open treasure chests. Way, that's nice.
Oh wow.
You.
Oh wow, and it's got a monitor as well, blimey. Nice. Blimey. What's the date today?
9th.
Oh, that's right. You guys are coming down, Essex way on tomorrow, aren't you? For some reason, I thought it was the 10th today.
I really hope not, because I've done this trick that I only found out about too late for lockdown. What you do is you book in your sort of Tesco delivery shop, and of course, you know, if there's 1-2 weeks time, then you don't know what you will need in 2 weeks time, right? So what you do is you put into your basket anything that comes up to 50 quid, you know, 500 tins of beans. In our case, I just put in a couple of bottles of whiskey, and you check out, and Tesco goes, okay, so that's 50 quid, and you go, oh, that's
You
wonderful.
basically secured the delivery.
Yeah, you secure the delivery, and then you go in and you amend it and actually put in what you want. But yeah, if it was the 10th today, then we'd have 2 bottles of whiskey turning up, and that is it.
And we'll be screwed for food for the rest of the month.
Yeah. But we can drink ourselves happy, and that's the important thing.
Tomorrow till Wednesday. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. For some reason, I just thought today was the 10th. I don't know why. That's kind of happening a lot at the moment because we're not really getting out and doing much. Days just blend together.
I know. It was earlier today, wasn't it? It was about halfway through the afternoon, and Tom said, I hope that shirt's dry because I'm going to need it for my live stream. I'm going to need it this evening. And I was like, what are we doing this evening then? Just thinking we could just sit around in our dirty sort of clothes as we normally do. And I was like, oh no, we're streaming! Oh no!
Same thing we do every night. Sit in our own filth.
No, we sit in Miriam's filth.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Miriam.
I prefer a flan.
Nobody prefers a flan. Not even the flans prefer the flans.
More copies of 3D All-Stars. Oh man, that's really tempting. I'm really annoyed there's so much stuff that's come up all at once, but you know, I've got to space it out. I grabbed, I waste my money really, don't I? So I'm going to show you what the latest thing I bought was.
Oh. You don't have to do this. We'll be alright. You don't have to do this. One game store I went to was near Wales and tons of sealed copies of that behind the till. Oh.
This is what I wasted my money on this month. I didn't even know they reproed these things.
Now he's going to play with it and try and get this tune on that thing. Thanks, guys. Thanks for just talking.
I left it on. Whoops. Basically, if anyone doesn't know, it's a stylophone. It's a thing from the 60s. It's like the first pocket synthesizer. You play it with a stylus, like a little 3DS.
No, go away.
If you don't know what these are, they're amazing. They're really fun. It's basically like making music on a 3DS stylus. I've turned it right up.
Thank you, mate. Oh, I'm going to do fantastic this level, aren't I?
I've been playing Metroid 2 on it.
Can't even enjoy the nice folk music in this game.
I can't even remember. That really suits the song. It does, doesn't it? Because it's got a little vibrato effect on it as well. You can turn that off and on. Cherix it. You can do Golden Axe. Oh god, I'm not even hitting the thing properly.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
And then it goes right down low, 3 different octaves. It's really fun. And Kat loves it. Do EastEnders. I don't even know what that... How does that go? I can't remember it. Was it, The internet quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. Podcast intro right there. I hope it's still going. It says our internet connection's a bit funny.
Yeah, let us know if it's still... You wouldn't want to miss this, guys. Yes, it just dropped the bitrate for a minute.
Okay. I'm going to put it away in a second because Kat's going to kill me, but just so you get an idea, there's a little stylus pen there, attached with a really flimsy wire, which apparently does go. And yeah, there's the little keys. You can see they're already getting quite worn as well.
Have we got this one?
And yeah, you just... And I've wanted one of these for years, but I didn't know that they actually still produce them brand new. The same company from the 60s are still going.
Okay. I've already been here.
They've even done new models of them as well, haven't they? With loads of little like sliders and all different options.
Why am I holding this?
It's still going. It hiccuped a bit. Okay. Hopefully it's.
Yeah, is it
finished.
back to normal?
I hope it's back to normal. I can double check in a sec.
Talk doesn't want you.
The internet just. Our internet provider was like, oh, he's got the bloody stylophone out.
Yes, you know how those memes are like, everyone's got one person from the FBI watching them. Our FBI agent went, no,
He's
stop the
been
stream.
pissing about with that all week. But yeah, check them out. They're called stylophones. They're about 25 quid, which I think's a bit much, but it is a cool bit of kit. And there's a whole channel.
There's this dude doing covers.
Oh, and he does good covers, doesn't he? They're really good. He uses the little drum machine as well, which I also bought.
Yeah. You're not getting the drum machine out though, yeah?
There's also a drum machine one.
Don't get the drum machine out.
But I wanted the only people the drum machine.
Why don't they come over for a social visit and you can annoy them in person?
It's basically the same thing, stylus, but it's a little drum, like a big box thing, like a round pad. Tap the stylus.
Stylus.
Tap the stylus.
Tap the stylus.
Make some music. They're great little pieces of kit. I really recommend them. They're fun.
We were looking at the other thing, weren't we? What was the other thing? An Otto.
Oh God, we were looking at those today.
Yeah, so Otto. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
It's on my wish list. I'm
We're going to get one.
I'm going to buy the 70 quid big Kirby one.
I'll just buy one of the 30 quid ones. But yeah.
No, I'm gonna get the big Kirby Otto. Was it Automatone?
Automatones, yeah.
They are pretty damn cool.
Oh, yeah, lost.
That's next on my list, and I'm gonna get it.
Because you can probably actually play it, can't you?
Well, I think so. It's basically it's like playing the double bass. You know, the double bass that doesn't have notches on the fretboard.
Oh yeah.
So you basically got to just get used to where every note is. So yeah, I mean, I might be okay with it, but it's going to take me a long time to bang out a decent tune on that. the tuner one. I don't know that one, but I've been looking them up today because I've had my eye on them. But today was when I finally had a proper good research on them. I just really like weird instruments. But Cherry, I recommend the stylophone. You'd have a lot of fun with that. Really fun little piece of kit that is. I love that tone. It just sounds like it just sounds like a really good high-pitched guitar sort of thing, which it's quite hard to find a synth that actually sounds like a half-decent guitar.
Yeah.
Usually they sound awful. That one sounds pretty good. I think so, anyway. The deaf. Oh, why am I not surprised? Yeah, I'm definitely going to grab one.
It shouldn't really be called Lucky Hit Plays. It should be called One of Us Plays while the other one talks shit.
Hey, it's your turn in a minute.
Oh, you know I can talk shit.
Talking about abusing Moogles.
I said I would snip him. I said I would snip him.
Snip. It doesn't sound much better.
You don't know that that's where they put their fingerlings.
I wouldn't be surprised if he does. I'll share some of the stuff that guy does. The channel, he does stylophone covers. He basically does them like every other day. And you'll see just how versatile these things can be. The only thing I would say, it's a bit of a shame, but when it comes to doing busy riffs, because of the stylophone, sort of, like you're limited to, with the keyboard you've got fingers, you haven't just got one stylus, So to get really good tunes, you're going to want two of them, and you're going to want to get used to basically having one each, basically like a keyboard. You have left and right, but. Yeah, like busy riffs are hard to do with stabbing at it with one stylus. It's good for slow tunes like that. Metroid 2 one really works because it's got a good tempo. You can actually do that quite easily.
Sorry guys, every little helps. And,
while it's fresh in my mind, I'll share one of those. Sorry. One of those vids.
Oh, where am I going? What am I doing with my life? Where is my large automobile?
What?
Is that Talking Heads, isn't it? Is that?
I don't know.
Oh. Where the days go by, water flowing underground. Where the days go by, water flowing underground.
Cool.
I understood that reference. Thank you.
I know Talking Heads. I just don't have it fresh in my memory at the moment.
I don't know why, but that song reminds me of my dad, so I presume he used to listen to that one.
Not all along the watchtower.
No, Talking Heads.
Oh.
I didn't hear All Along the Watchtower until it was in Watchmen. There was also Ian Drury's Hit Me With That Rhythm Stick, which we listened to. Like, imagine Hector. Like how Hector likes to sort of, hit and things like that. Just imagine two kids, a bit like Hector, just trying to hit each other to that song over and over and over again, and that is my childhood. Just perfect picture. Hit me with that rhythm stick. Kids are weird. I have that album on vinyl. Which one's that one? Is that Ian Drury or is that Talking Heads? Sorry.
Probably Talking Heads.
Yeah. Oh
Nice.
no, I need home.
Nice pickup. Oh.
Right, okay. So how do I make
God, he really blends into the
Talking Heads.
background. Oh, that is a good pickup. I do like a bit of Talking Heads.
Right, if I put Rays here.
No, you want fire or thunder at the top. It's
Okay.
really specific. It really is kind of annoying.
I see.
Oh, nice! You got it for Valentine's. That's a
Aw.
good pick.
So we want the we want the thunder one there, don't we?
Did we do anything for Valentine's this year? Do you know what really sucks?
Well, I think we did.
Do you know what really sucks? At the end of August, we were supposed to have our 10-year anniversary of being engaged, and we didn't really get to do anything because of the whole lockdown thing was still kind of wrapping up, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it was the whole Eat Out to Help Out thing, wasn't it, around about that time? But it was wrapping up, and it's just the fact that we would like to do something without, the kids.
Yeah.
You know, to be completely
It's like,
honest.
yeah, it's like, oh, darling, I love you. Have another drink. Scream!
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like,
We won't be able to stay out late. We won't be able to have a drink and actually have a laugh. So, I don't really feel too mean saying that, but we couldn't really do anything, and we still haven't done anything. It's been ages.
we were even considering sort of like ordering in, but the restaurant we wanted to sort of go to, as it were, don't deliver to our area.
That's the problem. We moved to just the wrong sort of distance away from everything.
Yeah.
Like we don't have Uber Eats or what's the other one?
Deliveroo. That's the one.
Deliveroo. We don't have any of those operating in this area. That washing machine's kicking off again. Oh.
You want to do something about that then? Oh no! Oh, I've got another thing coming after me. I've got another thing coming, I really have. Is the original saying, I've got another think coming, or is it, I've got another thing?
You've got another thing coming. One of my favourite Judas Priest tracks.
Oh, I see how it works. I need to spell them.
Yep. Holy and moly then.
I'm trying.
What were you doing there?
I'm neither holy nor moly.
Oh, you're trying to hit the electric board.
Yeah, I was trying to hit electric boy, yeah. Oh, that's nice, I got both. Yeah, it would have been nice to do something, really big for
We'll
10
hopefully
years,
do something soon, but I'm wondering what's going to happen this year now.
Yeah, I might have to put it off until next year. I'm itchy for some reason. My hair, I think. My hair that Miriam keeps insisting on tearing out. What's this, mum? Hair?
Oh, yeah,
Don't need that.
She's reached the hair grabbing stage now. Well, watch out. Oh, she's up grabbing fistfuls of that there.
What's this, hair? You don't need it. It's like she's really jealous or something like that.
She's almost practically completely bald.
No, it's not true. She's got
something about
like a monk sort of strip of
There's
hair.
something about our kids, aren't they? They don't have hair for the first year. Oh yes, during the podcast. I remember that. Yeah. Hector was doing his thing during a podcast at the flat, in South Church, and it was one of those rare occasions where we were just like, oh, we can join in, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
And I had him on my arm like I do, and he grabbed a huge clump of my hair and just yanked away.
My
And you can hear me just go ah! on the podcast. And in the end, Aaron put it in the thumbnail.
Oh no, there's a friend.
Oh, that was fun times.
Fun times.
Now he hits me in the bollocks. Do you remember he did that the other day? Just
Yeah.
casually went over and stamped on him.
I remember his politician impression.
Politician.
Oh, he's...
What was it he said earlier this year? He said Boris Johnson is friend, and I had to explain Boris Johnson is
nobody's friend.
If Boris Johnson were an ice cream flavour, he would be pralines and dick.
It got to the point where Boris Johnson wrote to every single house and it's got his
He
signature on
wrote
it.
to us.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
other
yeah.
words, the school printed out something.
No, that wasn't the school, that was just...
Okay, it was a copy and paste.
it was something that had been sent through the...
No. My mum wouldn't have that. No, he personally sent every letter because he's wonderful and I love him.
He's amazing. I just let me go, yeah.
Bojo is the way to go, Joe.
So yeah, he sent around the letter to every family about sort of please sort of do these things. For
Wave one arm and yell. Yeah, that's. Sorry. Go on.
But so I had to keep that letter sort of handy. It's like, don't forget your letter from Boris Johnson.
We got that too.
What else would we do without him?
Oh, they're doing such a great job. Bojo's bizarre.
I love Bojo's and Tarzan. Get out of the way.
Bojo. I like that.
Yeah. That can stay. I might actually just Photoshop that.
That's basically 2020, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bojo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah. It's Michael Gove. Surely his stand is Dominic Cummings, invisible in the
It's
background.
away with murder.
Yeah.
Pop. Oh god.
I'm like, do I want to go this way? Or do I not?
Probably not.
Okay. I don't know nothing.
I certainly can't wait to see 2020. I can't wait to see the back of it. It's been like the cursed year, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was like, right, January, let's set Australia on fire.
Yeah.
What can we do next?
Oh, hello, mate.
I just think, I know we've got next year to think about, and we've got many years to think about with the state of the economy, but let's just get this out of the way. Yeah, I know, I have to wonder if 2016 was actually worse or not. At the moment I'm saying yes, even though I probably shouldn't. No, I think this year is probably the worst.
I mean, apart from all the sort of the famous people dying, I had a rather sort of reasonable 2016.
That surprised. I think I mentioned that earlier, didn't I? That surprises me how, like, this year we've had a lot less celebrities die when you think they really would. Like a lot of the old celebrities you'd think would die now, but it's actually 2016 was the year they all just dropped like flies for some reason. Yep, last 2 months will be aliens enslave us and the sun explodes. Yep, I think so.
we'd welcome the aliens at this point, wouldn't we?
They can't do the bad as Robert Forrest. Wahey! Politics.
Keep it light, keep it light.
Yeah, I did say that earlier. Sorry. Any invasion to finish us off.
Yeah. Do you think someone's playing Cosmic Bingo?
Let's cap off 2020 with a bang. Why don't we just push the nuclear button? Just
for a laugh.
End the year with a bang, quite literally.
Oh, hey, I'm being twatted.
Move.
I'm trying.
Oh.
I'm trying. I think I've got a phoenix on me.
Oh, please. Wow, Phoenix Down doesn't even give you that much help. What did she say?
I don't know.
She was like, I'm still useless.
You could just start hitting him anywhere.
Did you not go to Mars Pass to see if you can make anything?
No. We went straight here.
Oh yeah, because Mars Pass is in the next.
Yeah.
Okay. You should be alright for the You're doing alright so far, it's just that you got kind of ganked.
Yeah, I'm getting gang raped,
Like years apart.
Right, okay, I've done that. I'm just not great when everybody gangs up on me, that's all.
She probably said, yay! Yeah. That's pretty much her go-to.
Yeah. I look, she's a cute character, so I thought she'd have one of those cute anime voices. You know how I feel about cute anime girls. I like them.
Yeah, even that was really happy. She's like casting holy to banish an evil demon. She's like, oh, holy! Get up on out of here!
That doesn't look nice, does it?
It looks like a bit of it.
It does, doesn't it,
Do you remember
though?
when we were playing Trover, they were banging on about that, weren't they? There was that whole level, like flesh will.
Oh, yeah. Oh. I remember flesh
There's
will.
that, quick, we're going to jump through that gaping butthole. Holy!
What is going on? What is going on? What is going on with your life?
You're
Stop
getting
it.
taken turns on by the looks of it.
Yeah. Why don't you just have a little wee pop at me, yeah? I'm sitting here.
What they're doing is they're having a fag and they're getting ready for seconds.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Holy!
We're gonna... And you say I'm banned. We're going to get banned.
We're going to get banned from the world.
Banned from all polite conversation ever.
That's already happened, mate.
I did wonder why we didn't get invited to dinner parties anymore. All our friends are having nice dinner parties, and us. Friday night, doing a stream. Right, here we go.
Are we streaming to new viewers? No!
New viewers can't
They're all
handle
our
this.
pals.
Yeah.
I'm half expecting my mum to pop on. I'm not ungrateful, I'm just being realistic.
If you wonder what insanity sounds... Yeah.
Not all the music in this game is good.
If you wonder what insanity sounds like, it sounds a bit like this. Why couldn't they, like, the River Bell Path has got a rocking tune, right? But this is one of the longest levels because obviously you want to pick up everything.
If we could, figure out how to get capping going again in streams, because I don't think we've got the setup for that at the moment, although we might have, but I'm not very good at sorting out OBS and stuff like that. But our original intention just before we moved, wasn't it, was to do we bought a bunch of Wii games to do for Lucky Hit Plays, and it wasn't going to be a stream originally. It was going to be the old Lucky Hit Plays that we were doing, but it was going to be date night, but it was in that same format. It wasn't a stream, so to speak. But we bought Pandora's Tower.
Yep.
And I really wish we were recording our initial reactions to that game. Because do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
I got very angry at that game. I loved it though.
So many cheap bosses. Yeah.
Yeah, I love the game, and I think that now I understand exactly how the combat works. Because that was the problem, wasn't it? Like most of the times I got stuck on a boss, and then when I came back and figured it out, it was just because I didn't quite get how the combat works. That game has a slightly different combat system. It works on tension.
Oh yes,
And
yes.
Unlike real tension, like if you have tension is in like pulling a chain, because the whole combat in that game is related to actually literally like pulling enemies off.
You got to turn them off.
Yeah, but unlike real tension, it doesn't drop straight away.
Yeah.
So that was the thing I didn't realise. I assumed the game worked on real tension. So basically, you could build up tension by just literally yanking away at a boss, and then the bar will fill up, and then the boss, obviously, like most bosses, they would sort of go like, stop it, and they'll knock you away. But if you before they do that, because they telegraph it quite well, don't they?
Yeah.
Before they slap you away, you can release your chain, and the tension bar doesn't go down like it would in real life. It doesn't drop; it just sort of stays there.
Yeah.
So you can build it up. Well, I didn't know that. So a lot of my stress in that game was the fact that I didn't quite understand how that worked.
Yeah, because you couldn't build up a good enough combo to do enough damage.
You remember,
that's right,
yeah. I'd be like, oh no, I've got to give it all up because I haven't done it quick enough. And I'll get really angry with it. And just things like that. So we got Pandora's Tower. A good job grabbing that game when you did. I think you're right there, actually. I think it's probably quite expensive now.
It was good. It was
Did
good.
that come out on something else as well? Was it like the PS3 or something else? I think it came out on another system. I don't know if it was the PS2.
Might have been the PS2.
Possibly, but
Oh,
I
Master's
really
Weapon.
like the Wii version. It's the only one on our shelf that has a black case as well.
Yeah.
I know there's a couple more, but I've only got one. Yeah, we grabbed Pandora's Tower. We grabbed Crystal Chronicles: Echoes of Time,
Yeah.
which is the third game in the series, and my personal favourite. No, this is my personal favourite, but that one comes very close. I really like that one. And we also grabbed Crystal Chronicles: Crystal Bearers. That's
Yeah.
a mouthful. It's Final Fantasy. It's just written on the thing in really tiny text. Final Fantasy: Crystal Chronicles: The Crystal Bearers.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
all three of those
fun.
games, they were going to be games that we were going to do as our first date night. The first
Yeah.
one was going to be Pandora's Tower, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah.
So we
I
did.
mean, we still played the games, and it still was our
We
date
basically did a
night,
dry
but
run, didn't
Yeah.
we? We did a dry run of all. Two of those games. We did Pandora's Tower and Crystal Bearers, and oh, it was a Wii exclusive, was it? For some reason, I thought it came out on something else. Okay, that would explain why they actually put those in Smash Bros. You know, the Ultimate.
Oh yeah.
Remember, they got a couple of the spirits.
Yes, they did. Yeah.
One of them is it? What's her name?
Elena?
Elena, yeah. She gets more powerful when you eat food, which I thought was a nice touch.
Pick it up, lady. Right.
What was the name? I can't remember what his name was.
Aaron.
Aaron, there you go. You remember it more than I do. I did enjoy the hell out of it, though. I really liked it.
I think that the story was fantastic. I really liked the story, and it's such a sweet twist at the end.
It had a
It's so
kind of,
cute.
it had a kind of sadistic thing.
Oh,
to
no.
it. Oh yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, guess what?
Yep. We've got baby feeding time come up. Yeah, it had a kind of sadistic tone to it, where you have to literally force your vegetarian girlfriend to eat, like, not just meat, but it's like fresh demon meat. It was a bit weird. And the game had a real thing, didn't it? A real fetish for sort of really focusing on her not enjoying stuffing that meat down her throat. Like, it would really focus on it. Pulsating demon meat, yeah. It wasn't pleasant. It's not like they cooked it into a burger or anything either. He just went, there you go, love. Get that down your gullet. Yeah, you got to eat it fresh. And that weird merchant character, she was like, come on, you've got to eat it nice and fresh. You can just stuff it and eat it now. Was it food poisoning anyway? Yeah, you'd think, wouldn't you? Untreated salmonella meat. It was a really good game, and it, I do still want to cover it. I really do. I don't know why they didn't put it, like, do another version on the Switch or something.
Yeah, they really should redo it.
Yeah.
Because if you think about that sadistic quality, some of the monsters as well might little pieces of paper saying who they really are,
Yeah.
and what their story is. It's just absolutely really sad and terrible.
Yeah, it had that sort of that Shadow of the Colossus style thing, wasn't it, where some of the bosses weren't actually there.
Yeah.
See them in it. Really good game. For some reason, I thought it came out on other systems. I don't know. Or at least one other system, but no, I guess the Wii exclusive makes it more interesting. Whoa, I hope that's not picking up. She's not happy. Actually, she's a bit worse. Oh wow, just Wii. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad I did grab it then. I also want to grab Bastion off the Wii. That did come out on PS2 as well, I remember that. But it's a roguelike that's really odd. It kind of feels like it's like in the that near sort of Jack and Guard, that kind of weird dark gothic setting. Really good little roguelike, that one. It also felt a bit like Phantasy Star Online, the battle system in that game. Only Xenoblade got ported out on the original games. Okay. I don't know why I thought it came out on other stuff then. Weird. Wow, this guy's teleporting about like a tit. Yeah, I saw that. I wondered if that was a remaster or a new game. So it is a remaster. I haven't played it yet, and I really want to because I love Drakengard, and I know that series is based on one of the endings of Drakengard, one that I was particularly disturbed by. I still haven't played any other Drakengard game except for the first one as well. I need to play 2 and 3. I only recently, I say recently, it was in the last 3 years or so, finally beat Drakengard, like properly got all like the extra levels real, and fighter jet and everything like that. That's a weird game and a weird game. Oh, the original one, okay. So it's completely different from what I thought it was. Okay, well that's going to be interesting. Oh, Christ. Oh, no, this isn't good. Yeah, from what I've seen, I don't know if 2 and 3 are quite as good, but I still want to try them. Something tells me that 3... Oh, God. Something tells me that 3 is going to be easier to come by than 2. I think 2 is going to be a bit tricky. Oh, Jesus. This was going well until he started teleporting everywhere. Jesus. There we go. Drakengard, yeah. I wonder if 2 is tricky to find. I thought so. I just had that feeling that PS2 games can be trickier. Especially if they're obscure. Yeah, I think Drakengard's quite an obscure series.
Hail Moogle at your service, Capo. Capo! Here you go, Capo.
Fields of Fun. Just said, I don't know. Well, there we go, we've got some seeds. Ah, see, I heard that 3 wasn't great, but I like the series so much I'm still willing to give it a go. I thought 1 would have the best story, but my God, is it a bleak story. But no matter what ending you go for, it's really... In fact, I think the happiest ending is actually like the easiest one, the one that's technically not canon. Like every other ending is just horrific. It gets worse. By the end of that game, I just felt like slitting my wrist. It just got worse and worse. Mr. Trick not calling the male Moogle the Moogle MB. Oh no, 3 is a download code in the box. When Near is no less bleak. That's the thing, yeah. No wonder Near's incredibly bleak, because it's based on that ending, the one with the weird babies that eat people. That was the ending where I was just like, okay, this game's just gone mental. Okay, we got magic strength. Well, that strength plus 3 it is. Mjolnir. The second-hand copies of which one? The one is a code. Oh no! So what? It's like a physical box, but they just basically put a code in. Because that's a shame. I still want to, try and get my hands on it. But I did really enjoy the first Drakengard, even if the final boss, like the final boss on the true ending, was a joke. Did you ever see that? I actually had to print out the pattern to beat it. It was so difficult. It sort of turned into a weird rhythm game, the final boss of that game. And honestly, I had to actually print out his pattern And then just basically I wasn't even looking at the screen, I was just looking at the pattern and I was doing the thing. Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? It feels like they're really pushing to make digital only a thing.
For my father!
Oh, he was such a piss take, wasn't he,
What?
the final boss? I hated it. I tried for so long to do it on my own back.
Memories.
And it was
I will
just
die a
basically you're
hollow
switching
man.
between two colours.
Where will my spirit go?
I can't remember the name of the game that it's a bit like, but yeah, you're switching between black and white. But you know, it gets quite hard, and then the final wave is this massive long sequence, and it's so fast that your brain, even though it's only two colours, your brain just cannot follow this huge barrage of quick oncoming two colour switches. And it's not like you can just tap the button because it's so specific. Yeah, Ikaruga, that's it, thank you. It's a bit like that. And it was, I must have tried for hours and hours, and in the end I just found a video of someone doing it. And then the video also came with someone who typed it out. And that's what I did. I wasn't even looking at the screen, I was just going bang bang, putting in the right combination, and it worked. Which I think is a bit of a shame, because the rest of the game wasn't like that.
Leon Esla. My memory.
Uh,
And Jonah.
'Tis just a scratch, surely? Nope, he's dead. Yeah, I think I would like Mia. From what I've seen of it, it looks pretty interesting. It looks like something I'd probably enjoy, especially since it's connected. It's connected to a game that I already love.
As long as people live, Ryam will make them suffer.
The only thing I'm still doing on the original Drakengard is I'm basically just leveling up all the weapons.
Okay,
Which is quite easy, it's just time consuming.
What must I do?
But it does that thing where each of the weapons, as you level them up, they all have their own little sort of lore stories to tell, and I thought that was quite a nice touch. Apart from the fact they get really good as well, but they have 4 levels to them and they all have a little story to tell. I thought that was a nice touch. And that's all I'm doing now, you know, providing the file's still intact. But yeah, I'd love to see a little Drakengard collection, that would be great. HD remasters of all 3 games. Like I say, I still want to see a HD remaster of the 2 Castlevania PS2 games, but that's never going to happen. Yeah, there's a lot of weapons to level up in that game. Right, we need fire, and we are currently water. Ah, see, I thought it would. Well done for grabbing it while you could. For the longest time, I didn't know there was another Drakengard. For ages, I thought it was just a one-off game. And then I found out that there was actually 2 more. Can't remember what the next area is. I think the first game just was too niche, because I never heard anyone else talk about it outside of our friend group. Because I played it around yours shelf game, didn't I? And that's when I really got into it. And I never heard anyone else like ever talk about it. Right, so we need to move out of this area.
Ah, my place has been taken both by Cheetos and a cat.
Oh, the cat's nicked your spot.
The cat's nicked my spot. Oh, you're back, are you? What did you get me? What did you get me?
Huh?
What did you get me? What artifact?
The old Neo, which was like strength +3, so that's pretty good.
Really good, yeah. Sorry, I had to go.
Right, so Neo was more popular than Drakengard. Well, yeah, because people talk about it. I never hear anyone talk about Drakengard.
Yeah, we've got
Is there
one.
anything you want from Mars Path?
I know. Have a look.
Uh-oh. Right, was there any equipment you needed to make? Do you remember from when you were in town? Was there anything you thought, oh, I need to go somewhere else? What did you make? Because I didn't see.
I just made a better sword. Have a look in Mars Path anyway.
Okay. What about armour?
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe we've got the... Shush. Maybe we've got the bits. She'll complain a little bit. She'll go back down. Or will she?
Or will she, yeah.
She's going to have a wind job. Change it.
I don't know why this town just has swords in the ground. So there's mighty weapon, which we can't make.
Wow,
You've already got one of those. So we can make a mithril armor, but you've got one.
Oh, so we haven't got any total one yet.
Right, you've got an iron shield. Can't make a thunder lightning shield. Yeah, so this was a waste of time. But
Alright.
yeah, that's fine. No, we can check Alphateria because we're going that way next.
Check the shops in it as well.
Yeah. And we can start that missing princess quest in that area as well.
Get me all the money.
It's a lot of money. It's like 100 grand, which is, in this game, that's crazy amount of money. That's enough to buy 2 of the ultimate weapon pieces.
Right. It's not that she's unhappy, but it is that she's awake. And she could do with a fresh bum, so I'm off.
Okay.
Buy me all the things.
I think my guy's kind of okay, so yeah, I won't switch until I bought some gear.
Okay.
I think he's okay.
You must be more careful when you come to Crossroads.
Driving so fast it made my head spin.
Oh my god! I still like how this is voice
We were
acted.
in some haste, but the driver on the right has the right of way, does he not?
We don't follow your rules, you thick-headed tin can.
Looks like the peasants should learn some manners.
Ooh, my.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever happened to the enlightened rule of the Lilties, huh?
Come now, that was uncalled for.
Ah, forget
You
about
spoke
it. You're in a
rashly.
hurry,
I
right?
apologize.
Get out of here.
Oh,
Still.
okay.
The rules clearly state. Oh, yes. Come to think of it, we are.
Probably could have done with pacing that out a little
But be
bit
sure
more. I
to
know
heed
he
the
cut
rules
him
of the
off,
road
but
from now on.
I think he did it a bit too quickly.
Oh, hello there. You saw all that, huh? We just couldn't let those city slickers walk all over us.
Of course, the monster we were hunting got away.
We would have had it if those reckless caravanners had just watched where they were going.
Okie dokie. So these events, you collect them as like, well, memories as they are. And when you're fighting the final boss, he feeds on memories, and you can use your memories to attack him. I think I'm trying to remember. It's been so long, but it's like you collect them, and they work like what I think is like a single-use magic that you can really hurt the boss with. And if you don't collect enough of them, you have a really hard time beating the last boss. I seem to remember it was something like that. I know that it was something to do with collecting lots of those memories, which is another reason why using multiple characters to play through this game can be a problem, because you have to split the memories up. There's these random encounters that you come across. if you split, like in my file that I'm doing at the moment, I'm splitting them between 4 characters, and that's probably going to really hurt. But I like the idea of raising multiple characters, so I'm going to try and stick with it, even if that might not work out for me. Right, so these are the 2 areas we're going to be doing. That was quick.
That just means we're done yet.
Although...
No, she's really asleep, but she's not.
She sounds kind of happy.
Yeah, she's trying to coax us upstairs to play with her.
She's like, come on guys, it's great up here.
It's great up here.
Well, I said that as well. I'd love to see PSO, the original, and it would fit so nicely on the Switch as well. I would be well up for that.
Tony, go away.
Yeah, PSO is a very dear game to me, and I would love to play it again in HD. Obviously, you can still play it on PC with certain fan servers and all that, which does sound very tempting. Want me to move it?
Yeah, you move him because he always hisses at me.
Yeah. See, the thing about our cat is you've got to be sudden. Whee! Oh! And drop all the crisps everywhere.
It's that bit from Ninja Sex Party, isn't it?
The good thing we sorted the floor in today. Otherwise I wouldn't touch those. Right, so there is... right, I'll check the shop, but there is a guy who's walking around.
Right, those are the ones I managed to save. The other ones are going in the bin. Extra dust.
Yeah, local multiplayer would be nice as well. Add that to the pile of things that will never happen. Like the Castlevania
You should see the look on Toki's face, it feels vindicated.
the Castlevania PS2 HD collection.
Is it just Rick?
Yeah. Right, so what did you want?
Me?
It was armour, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think I want a better armour.
There we go, that's the shield.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a pretty nice piece as well. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
There we go.
Give it to me, bitch.
Never happened, like Chris. Yeah, that's very true. I said a couple of years ago that this would never happen. Oh, there's crisp crumbs in my drink.
Drink your quick.
Oh, actually, no, there isn't. Yeah, there is. I'm still drinking it. Yeah, I said a couple of years ago. I remember that as well. It was on the podcast. I'm sure it was on the podcast. If it wasn't on the podcast, it was on a discussion on Discord. I remember that much. And I said, yeah. I came up with, I think it was at least 5 games that I really want that would never happen. There was the Enix Quintet. There was this, which happened. And there was the Castlevania HD PS2 collection. But I'm looking for a guy who's wandering around. He's an old lilty who looks like a sergeant. Well, he is a sergeant. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was on the podcast. I think I must have done it because it's been on my mind, for years. I think I must have mentioned it several times. And yeah, definitely on the podcast. I'm sure of it. But yeah, if this happened, then there it is. That's the guy. You need to talk to him several times.
My duty is to the king and the
Princess, you just wanted to mention her. I mean, I'll see if he's got anything else to say. There we go. He mentioned the princess, so that's good. But yeah, I'm trying to remember some of the others that I wanted. Like there were more.
Chevy 3 would never happen.
Do you know, that may have been on the list actually. I think it was, just Chevy 3, which because it was an obvious one.
Yeah.
That may have been one of them. So yeah, 2 of them have happened. Chevy 3 and Crystal Chronicles HD.
Make more prediction Nostradamus. We were listening to XFM, the Ricky Gervais show.
Oh yeah, the other day we listened to the old Ricky Gervais show podcast.
Yeah.
And it was really creepy. Like, I'm not even joking. I'll have to find it and pull it out. But it was Carl Pilkington, and he said like, oh, maybe in 2020 there'll be like a Chinese flu. He actually said that.
Well, he said Chinese flu in one sort of situation. I think he said something like, in 2020 there'll be a disease because the antibiotics will be, or something like that. Yeah, he said there will be a disease.
But how creepy is that though? He mentioned,
He definitely mentioned the year 2020 in that podcast. Yeah.
And he said the word Chinese flu.
Yeah, it's like a sort of a clue. So something else.
The soil, right?
Isn't that creepy? Carl Pilkington is a soothsayer. Or a doomsayer.
Yeah, maybe the what is the watch that tells you life how it works like on your wrist. Maybe not too far off.
Yeah.
They loved it for
he
that.
has wisdom beyond his round head.
Stop dropping crisp!
I'm covered in crisp crumbs.
Come round our house, it's covered in Cheetos.
You can't grow nothing without water.
This guy's just
Wasn't there something else we're forgetting?
No.
Let's see.
Oh, get off me!
What was it?
You need love, right?
No.
I wasn't able to just
They're
push her.
just flowers.
I wasn't able to push her in the ditch.
You need love. Right.
Oh, I love her so.
Oh, I love her so. What happened on your phone?
It's my chocolate, that bit.
It's my chocolate anyway.
It is my chocolate anyway. You got whiskey.
What, we need earth. Oh, hang on. I'm just thinking because we want to drain the sluice, don't we? We need to go to Dina. We need to drain the sluice.
Sluice doesn't have a good connotation for me.
Doesn't it?
No.
What?
If you're in a hospital, you see a room called sluice, don't go in it. It's the poo room.
Poo room?
Mm.
Okay, I'm going to need some, what?
So people who can't make it to the toilet in the hospital, they have various things, done to them. They get a catheter, or they get a colostomy bag, or they get to have a poo in a weird Stetson. It's like a paper Stetson, and it's all taken to the sluice room to be.
What? It's just a room to store poo.
It's a room to sort of dispose of poo.
Oh, I'm still playing as you.
What are you doing this?
Well, we're working on your character this year. Sorry. My bad. So, I mean, like, explain more. Is it just like a storage facility? Or?
No, it's to sort of dispose of it and
how do they dispose of it? Is it like a chemical toilet?
It's not like a chemical toilet. It's like a sort of, as far as I can tell, there's a sink in there as well. But it's just sort of they pour it down like the toilet, but it's not a toilet. If that makes sense. It goes to the same place.
What is it then? Just a large
It's a pipe, I think. Yeah.
Oh man. And you wandered in there?
No, I noticed it. They left the door open. I was like, oh, so that's where the poo goes.
Oh Christ! I feel queasy.
But you want to go talk about? You bet you want me to talk about Moogles now, don't you?
Within reason. Well, there you go, guys. Hospitals have a large poo room.
Every ward has got a large poo room.
Every ward.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah, you don't want to cut the poo like 50 steps away, do you?
Oh, I'll never forget the time I made a public enemy of the nurses in Southend Hospital.
What was this when Hector was being born?
Yeah, basically you were in the hospital. You were there for like a week being induced for our first child. And you were put in a room overnight, and I was told to leave because that's fair. So I had to come back next morning.
Yeah,
and I went straight to the room that you were in before. Thanks for that.
The more you know.
And as I went into the room, there was the staff, like the 2 nurses working behind the counter of that particular, maternal ward, what do you call it, maternity ward. Sorry.
Yeah.
And they were like, stop, and I was like, and I walked in, and what it was, they for some stupid reason, they put you in a water birthing suite.
Originally, yeah.
It was like you were in that room for some stupid reason. I think they just, that was the only room available that night.
Yeah, so that was the
I walked in to see a woman mid, delivery. And obviously she was out. She was relatively out of it. She didn't care that I wanted in and gone, oh my goodness. And the nurse who was delivering her was like, get the fuck out. And then I went, I left like in a bit of a sort of flutter. And I was like, oh god, what happened? And the 2 nurses behind the counter were like, what are you doing? Why did you go in there? And I was like, what did you? So I made sure not to walk into rooms.
That's the last place you left her.
Yeah. I was just like, I want to go see her, I'm worried. And it's just like, sorry, I don't want to see all that.
Yes.
It wasn't pleasant.
There wasn't really much to see in the end, was there? It was just they popped a little curtain and then you
well, no, what I had to see with you was even worse. They were slicing him out. That was worse.
Yeah, you were there the very time.
Yeah, I know. That sucked. For the latest one. As if I'm going to have any more.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. For our second child, because she was born, right in the throes of COVID, lockdown, I wasn't even allowed to be there. Well, I was only if I could have got our son looked after, which
we couldn't.
For catch-22 there, who was allowed to come into, this was during the point you couldn't mix houses at all. You weren't allowed to.
Yeah.
And I literally couldn't sort anyone out. There was that whole bubble thing, but that was later, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
That was coming into effect around about that time, where you could have one person come around and help you to be your bubble buddy or whatever it is. Sounds like something out of SpongeBob. And we didn't have anyone anyway, the only person I could think of was Shane. I don't think he was available at the time. Or he might have been, but either way, it was a huge kerfuffle to get it all sorted, and it just wasn't going to happen,
Yeah.
Because your family were getting involved trying to help out, weren't they? But they lived all the way up in Kent,
Yeah.
They weren't, you weren't supposed to travel, This was around about the time old, what's his name?
No, it was after
Barnard
that, but yeah.
Castle, wasn't it? It was around about that time. And, we didn't want to do that. Yeah, I know, I've got to run off. Long story short, I didn't even get to literally be there for the birth of my second kid, which kind of sucks. When I say kind of, I mean really.
Yeah, because I barely got 5 minutes with her. Before they decided to take her out of the room, shove a thing down her throat.
Yeah.
Oh no, she stopped breathing because they tried to shove something down her throat. And so I didn't see her for a couple of hours.
So I just have to sit here and just like, oh, okay, can't do anything. Great. That was a fun time.
So grateful to be out of the hospital.
Yeah. Again. Every time. If you ever have to go to the hospital, you're going through some depression. Because it's just a nightmare.
The food is depressing, isn't it?
The food enough. It is just constantly food with us, isn't it? It's kind of depressing.
What, the food chat? It's the only thing I've got to look forward to anymore.
That's all I've got now.
Yeah, they took everything else away from me. I used to love going and having a little wander through the shops. Not anymore.
I tell you what, we are really looking forward to a nice quiet Christmas this year.
Oh yeah.
In a weird way, that's kind of a blessing. Just a nice quiet Christmas.
Yes.
I mean, it was going to happen anyway, because newborn and everything. Like, we weren't going to...
Newborn tiny house.
We just weren't going to have anyone else involved this year. But,
I mean,
now it's assured.
The problem with about this house, and this is what I've realised over lockdown and stuff like that, is it really too small for us and our needs. It was fine when I was out of the house for 8 hours a day. because you come home in the evening and things are a little bit more chilled and people have wound down a little bit and most people are just watching the telly or whatever. It's fine. But when you're working through lockdown, and I was working from home, I was, between the hours of 8 to 4, because I don't work 9 to 5, I work 8 to 4. So between the hours of 8 to 4, I'm confined in a tiny little corner. And occasionally, I have to sort of throw my head over my shoulder and go, will you be quiet?
Because I'm hurting outside.
Yeah. Things are just happening in the background. Everything's getting up and up and
I'm
up.
like,
and up.
what am I doing?
Yeah. And last Christmas we had a sort of family member stay for us for 2 weeks, and I It was
just demanding.
It was very intense because this is a very small space, and it was very sort of, it's winter, so you don't actually go out, and we tried to go out for meals and things like that, but still, most of the time spent in the house.
We realised, over the last few years that we are very introverted, I always thought I wasn't, because I like to have people around, but no, in actual fact, that's still kind of, flies as an introvert. Just that I like having people around on occasion, we realised that we're not very good at hosting long term. I love having people around, it's great, but after a couple of days, I start to get a bit weird. It's just that we're very sort of introverted, quite private people.
Yeah.
And we just realised that recently, didn't we? Yeah, we had an inkling before, but we really worked it out over Christmas. We were like, oh yeah. We actually like not even with each other, don't we? We like having a break from our children, as most parents do, and even from each other.
I really do sometimes look forward to the sort of Saturdays where you go away, and I think I've got an evening to myself.
When you go away.
I've got an evening to myself. It's brilliant.
Yeah, socialise. No, it does make sense, and I like doing it, but I can't do it constantly. I like going round to friends, and I like having friends around. I really do. If I don't, I go crazy. So it's not like I don't want it at all, but it's just after 2-3 days, that's when it starts to go, and I lose the mental energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, most of my friends are exactly the same.
I could put people up for about a week, but you have to be pretty independent to be put up for a week in this house, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Yeah,
Don't expect us to sort of put something on the telly that everyone will agree with every night. Because eventually we'll get to the point where we've all wound down and we'll just expect you to get on with your own thing.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good way of explaining it, really. For 2-3 days, I'll just I'll give my guest everything. I'll be totally on it. And then like you say, after a while, I think 2/3 days is my limit. And then I'm just like, right, I get weird.
Yeah, after 2-3 days, you're like, there's the kettle, there's the toilet, get on with it. It's like, you've been here long enough.
And I wondered for ages why I was like that, and then I heard that I became very aware of the concept of introvert and extrovert, and then it just made total sense to me. I was like,
It takes me so much energy to socialise and sort of work, and I didn't realise this, that I would come home and wind down by staring at my phone for 2 hours. It doesn't matter what I'm staring at, I'm just not making conversation, I'm not doing anything energetic. I'm winding down by staring at my phone for 2 hours. And I know that annoys you, but to be honest,
it doesn't actually annoy me at all.
My job involves an awful lot of talking to people. And people I barely know, so,
I do find that draining. Yeah, we have a son with sensory-seeking autism, and he really likes to talk to people. He's very sociable. And I think that's great.
That's
it's
lovely.
Absolutely lovely. It really is. It's not like he's, the other way around. People try and say hello to him, and he just ignores them, and people don't understand that, do they? They're like, he's being rude. Yeah. It's like not being rude. It's just he's
not clocking you in the same way that you clock him. Yeah,
exactly. Right. Yeah. so it's nice in that respect, but I'm an introvert. I don't like talking to strangers on the bus.
Yeah,
I hate
but he
that.
will.
Like, I hate nothing more than that. Like, you remember when we went to town recently and we got on the train and just some random guy, I'm sorry, but he was a crackhead. He was a crackhead. He was really like tweaking, wasn't he? He was like,
He was saying, "What's open?"
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, in what context? What, in town? In sort of Hoppy? What's open where?
Without to, not this is the guy who drops a dragon sci-fi.
Oh, that's good.
We should gravity him as well.
Yes.
But yeah, without going into it too much, he was,
Thunder and blizzard.
He was chatting away. I did not want that.
No, it's that's gravity. Oh no, it is. Gravity.
Yeah, that's what I want. And I hate that, but obviously Hector being Hector, he was like, "Oh, hello, new friend." It's like, "Oh, you don't understand."
Oh no, this was brilliant though. Hey, nice.
I think he managed to napper him out.
Yeah. I think Hector managed to napper that guy out because he got off on the next stop. Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it?
These guys used to annoy the hell out of me. Now they're like, "Oh god."
But yeah, like, I normally I'm sort of like saying, "Come on, girl," and like, "Come on, Hector, you just want to hear about that," or I would try and coach the conversation a little bit. But this time around, because the guy had annoyed me by just coming over and talking to us like without knowing who we are and opening that sort of over-friendly dialogue, I was like, "No, you're going to get talked at by a small child, and I'm going to love every second of it."
In the end, he left.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
I can't have this.
You got the thing. You got the thing. You got the thing. Yeah. Make the thing. Make the thing.
Well, I can't now, can I?
Make it right now.
But yeah, like obviously I have to go along with it because it's not his fault and all that kind of stuff. But it does drain me when I'm trying to walk along. I'm just trying to get him home.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hello, my new best friend," and just chats away for ages. I'm like, ah. And sometimes the other person doesnn't care either, and that makes me worse. 'Cause I'm like, oh, come on, if I'm sitting on a bus, I have been sitting on like a bus or a train, and some kid has gone hello, and I go, "All right, mate." I don't like it. And I have had people do that before that have taken real offence to this kid talking to him. I'm like, really?
The problem for me is that Hector doesn't like if he was doing it on the journey. Let's talk about sort of like when I go into town, I go shopping, like, and it's normally an hour or a couple of hours trip, right? So, but he doesn't do it on the way in. He does it on the way out. So I'm knackered. I'm knackered. I'm absolutely knackered. I'm giving everyone the 1,000-yard stare because he just sort of like ramps up in intensity depending on how tired he is. So he's reached maximum ramping. He's now talking to an absolute stranger who I don't know, and they want me to be part of the conversation, presumably. I'm just going. I must think that there's something just completely wrong with me, but they just don't realise I've not got anything. I'm running on fumes. I just want to get in.
Yeah.
What's wrong with her? There's nothing wrong with me. The other thing that annoys me is
it makes me laugh though, doesn't it? Because people, the people we talk to all the time are going on about it, like he's got a proper horrible disability, and he hasn't. And it's funny as well because they're going on about it, and the thing that's like so bad about him is actually the fact he's really, really friendly. Isn't that just a weird irony?
Yeah, over friendliness. Yeah, I've heard about that.
Like, oh no, he's over friendly. Oh, what a bastard.
Well, it can cause problems. I can understand that, but it's making a meal out of things. I have problems sometimes like going food shopping or something else like that, and he'll make a game up and run into members of the public, and it's like, oh. But sometimes they're okay about it. But I've had a couple of people who've had a proper face on them. I get it, nobody wants a small child running into them, but you could at least see that there's a little bit more going on there.
Well, it's like it's the other way around. Even though I've got children, I'm not exactly fond of other people's kids. That hasn't changed. I still don't like other people's kids, but I won't be rude and horrible. I won't be a dick to them.
I don't know. I always tend to get like mobbed by kids in the playground. And I think it's because I'm the only one who sort of plays games, if that makes sense. Like sort of say, "I'm a dinosaur and I'm coming to get you," and all the other kids go, "Yeah, you can be my dinosaur too."
You can be my dinosaur.
It's just like, where are your parents? They're over there having a little...
I just find it weird, Out of all the people in the world, kids are the ones you shouldn't really be having a problem with, They haven't had a chance to turn into full arseholes. Yeah, they're still relatively untainted most of the time.
Yeah, but I don't have a problem with kids either. You know, sometimes if you're running on empty, it can be a bit annoying. But you're right; it doesn't take that much energy to just sort of,
just sort of go, all right.
Yeah.
You know, how hard is that?
I know. Sometimes the kids, as I said, in the playground, they just want me to talk to them and play with them or something else like that.
I have a bit of help in the fact that I look massive and hairy and kids don't want anything to do with that. Oh, scary man! And they're right.
They're not just small children, you know. This place is long.
I don't know, I don't think it's as bad as most areas.
I mean,
all of those areas we've been doing for the last two, like parts 2 and 3, have been a nightmare.
Yeah. So,
because remember, we did all this. This is basically a complete repeat of the first part.
Oh yeah.
We did about 4 hours worth then, didn't we?
Yes. We also had energy to spare.
We're actually doing it quicker this time.
Cat's bound.
Don't be so foul. Oh, I see what you mean.
Hex would do really well at school.
Yeah.
I would say, for all our criticisms of our child, he's actually doing really well at the moment.
Well, we're not criticising him, are we?
No. Round corn. It's not corn, round by definition. Hey, look at that weird meteor thing you got. Nice. Your focus attack. Yeah, but I haven't used a focus attack.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
you're usually obsessed with them.
Yeah, you told me not to use any focus attacks.
No, I didn't say don't use them. I said use them properly.
Which I heard as don't use them. When are we playing Overcooked?
We will play Overcooked.
Overcooked,
I need
come
to
on.
prep myself for that. Let's play Overcooked when we're not in lockdown or, COVID.
What, so you can, leave the house?
Yeah. At the end of the stream, I can walk away.
You can walk away now.
Can I? No fooling.
Not permanently, hopefully. Just don't leave me. Don't leave me with 2 kids. Don't leave me with 2 kids.
Oh yeah, because where am I going to go?
I don't know.
I've got no chance.
It's got a bit. Keep it light.
Keep it light, come on.
That makes me feel sorry for them because they die like caterpillars do.
How do you know? How do you know how caterpillars die?
Well, I've seen a couple of dead caterpillars in my time.
Killed many a caterpillar.
No, I haven't killed any.
And I'll kill again.
Oh, wasn't that Hector when I told him not to kill? Told Hector not to kill things for Minecraft. Kill again.
You can sacrifice the pug for a blood cup. Let's go, Hector.
And then you can go to hell.
You can go to hell.
Hector sort of ushered me close. I think this is earlier today. Ushered me close. I've got a secret to tell you. I'd sacrifice a real pug.
Oh yeah. That was today, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was today.
I would sacrifice his little pug face. Me and Carly have got a deal.
Just would you now? That's nice to know. I'm just so used to it by now.
He plays for Lucky 2 all the time, but he just hangs around the hub world.
Yeah,
Because they've expanded that concept, he just hangs around there all the time. That's all he does.
So there's that high place with the telescope and the hub world of Spelunky 2. So he drags the pug all the way up there.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm just saying that there's a telescope there.
Yep.
Anyway, he drags the pug up there and then he just yeets him off the edge. It's really high up and he just goes, and he whispers all little stories like, hey! I don't know what he's whispering to himself.
Oh wait, look, we can gravity them. They just stand there.
Yeah, I know.
Oh Christ, oh Christ, oh Christ.
Not
They just stand there, hopeless and helpless. Right, let's get them both. Yeah!
Gravity!
Get the support. Beautiful, let's do it again. Bunch up, roll out, roll back. Oh Christ.
That was going to your fairground, right?
Roll out, help. Hit your bastard in the eye with your shit pad. Oh Christ. I'll tell he's trying to turn off.
You just turn it back on, there's like women weeping, lots of screaming, fire in the background.
Our village is doomed!
What happened?
The miasma.
I like how the sort of story of this village is that everybody just couldn't be effed. One day the caravan didn't come home and they were like, is this us done for? Yeah, it's us done
we
for,
are
yeah.
to die.
Oh yeah! God, how much else have these guys got?
Yeah, believe me, they're a lot worse when you don't gravity them. Because I know that for a fact. Yeah, that went so much quicker than what I had to do.
You got another one, you got another one.
Wow, 15 gil, I'm so grateful.
Where we going, where we going, where we going?
Well, your character's going to get nice and powerful.
Yeah. I need it though, I need it. 3 hours in. That makes it midnight, doesn't it? Yep.
Midnight, blimey. I wonder if I should do Spelunky. I might do a little bit. Might do about an hour or two. Just because you know I'm going to be doing it anyway.
Is anybody awake in the chat?
Probably not.
Probably not.
It's a long stream. Oh wow, they go down in one. Oh, that's nice. On Twitch. What do you reckon? Should I do it on Twitch? I don't really mind.
Yeah, no,
I'm not really bothered either way. I'll probably just have the mic. That's alright.
Yeah, that's
you got
fine.
travelling tomorrow, haven't you?
Yeah, it's midnight.
I forgot that we started later. You know.
Did you think we started at 8?
Well, I'm just used to starting at 8. We've been doing
You could have started at 8.
That's the irony, though.
Yeah.
Because we could have, everything went smoothly, you know? If we said, oh, we'll start at 8, you would have bet X would have kicked off, little Missy would have kicked off, and we'd be stressing at 8 o'clock. But no, because we said 9, everything.
Yeah.
You know, and we were thinking, you know, let's actually enjoy the hour, you know,
yeah.
just chill out a bit, because believe me, that's rare now.
He wants to get you.
It really does. Oh, no, don't wait. In case you haven't noticed, we're in a boss.
My poor little arms are dying, cuckoo. Is it, well, how do you say it? Do you say Koopo or Koopo or?
I say Koopo, but it might be cute, I don't know.
No, it's Koopo. Koopo.
I'm glad we sucked that. Look at this, it's going so much quicker.
I don't like the Moogles' voices. I wanted them to sort of sound a little bit more, but they sound like voices you make down the pub. Alright, mate, I'm a Moogle, I am.
Some of them, not this guy. Still to me, that's a bit of a sort of tough voice.
Yeah. I mean,
I certainly wouldn't expect that.
Even though he looks a bit rough, I still expected him to sound a bit, you know, a little bit, you know. Moogles are fairies.
Are they fairies?
Yeah, they're fairies.
Okay.
In sort of the technical. I think that in Crystal Chronicles lore, they're fairies.
Okay.
In Final Fantasy IX, they're just you know, like the people who accost you and you're out in the field and they sort of go, give me a diamond. Yeah, they're that kind of.
Yeah.
And Final Fantasy IX.
And you don't need to switch character.
New diary entry. Absolutely messed him up, mate. Ruined him.
Slapped him right upside the crumple.
He will not be messing with anyone again. Alright, it's Mum now. I hope she's not going to talk to me about... Oh, did you send her a fruit seed?
Yeah, why? Oh, bugger. It was the only seed they had.
I can send her back some grapes because she sent me grapes.
Just a backward and forward exchange of grapes.
That's
You let
right.
no, I don't have, to mention what's going on. I've just read it.
What was the thing? Defeat enemies with spells. We should do okay.
I didn't kill anyone with a spell. Anyone.
Nobody likes Mognet.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, again, one of those.
Tom, read out that so that everyone on the stream can hear how you say that.
Sasuke blade.
Ha! You used to say Sasuke blade.
Oh, what a wanker.
Because I just heard him say Sasuke blade, and I was like, oh yeah. And then when I sort of saw it on the screen, I was like, oh yeah, I got the Sasuke blade. I was like, Sasuke.
Oh, you didn't quite say it right, Gav.
But it's okay. It's because he doesn't watch Naruto, so he's not as sad as I am. His weeb level was way too low. Way too low. Oh.
Right, now what do you want to do?
Nothing.
Well, just that. Do you want to do?
I'll do the mana.
You do the mana, or do you want to drain the sluice?
I'll do the mana.
Alright. But if we don't drain the
Greetings,
sluice,
my good friend. I hope all is well with you. What? I look like a preacher, do I? I suppose this outfit fools people quite well. It's me, Gertie. These are my brother's clothes. Oh, I never told you. I have an older brother.
We met him.
Some mornings
also a
I
douche.
wake and see these clothes hanging there. Unlike me, my brother is kind and sincere. He tried to do something amazing. What do you think it was? He tried to rid the world of all miasma.
Look at all this.
An extraordinary goal, don't you think? But quite a difficult one. I heard that he came very close to uncovering the truth. Actually, I have no memory of anything besides my brother. Memories of him are the only things within me that are true. I can't stand the emptiness, so I make up lies to cover it all. But if the things I say turn out to be true, then they're likely memories I've forgotten.
You're still banging away, is it?
Oh, it looks like they're leaving. Take care.
Do you think he's talking about his asthma?
Again.
I don't know. Gigaman was just saying, I keep thinking he's talking about his asthma.
The meteor-like great shadow. Where is it? Who are you? Ryan?
You cannot defeat Ryam. You are not yet ready. Your memories are not enough.
Oh, yes. 3 rocks, the winter's kiss await. One by one, they find their mate.
Where's my mate? Hooray! Hooray!
I forgot to tell you. I've never met my brother.
The only memories he has is of his brother, but he's never met him.
If you ever run into him, kindly let me know.
I did run into him. I did. I found him. I'm a little bit worried about, the Selkies from Luida, right? I may be saying that wrong. One of them's got like a dress, like she's got a back thing that goes down into her dress, but it looks like it's her underwear. I just always keep thinking that, oh, he's got to be sore. Oh, he's got to be really sore. Okay, right, so.
This is quite a short level as well.
Years.
Quite a long boss though.
It says I'm doing the boss.
Yay, Sonic All-Stars Racing is installed.
Good. Come and join
I'll
the
be
stream.
playing that tomorrow.
Come and join the stream.
Oh.
Come and join the stream.
No, they're wankers. Defeat enemies with spell fusion. Don't bother.
Pick it up. Right, there we go.
Pick it up, you.
There's another chest over here, isn't it?
There's a weird, like, noise that just sounds like a wood pigeon. You
That's
hear that?
Lilty.
When it goes do 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 do, listen to that horrible wood pigeon stuff. Here, I'll stop doing it now. It did it right at the start. I'll point it out, but it's really annoying.
I see.
There.
I think you can
So
hear.
annoying. Like I say, not all the soundtracks are winning. Plenty of magic going on.
Nice. What's this elven mantle? That was one of the
Sounds interesting.
offers. Be serious.
It's a gorgly
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, ground him.
What do we need? 5? Yeah. Gravity. What's going on?
Yeah. Yay. That's what I love about it, is while they're grounded, they take so much more damage.
Yeah, I know, yeah. The stars? I think Sony who swears in the chat. Grandpa Sony!
Really? Damn. So some of the comments don't show if they've got naughty words in them.
See, that's why we're not hearing anything from our fans. They're just too foul-mouthed.
Damn. You're gonna have to wait. I wonder if on the multiplayer this, it doesn't switch. And or unless, I mean, it has to if you don't have all 4 races.
Yeah, you could all be playing as Clavats.
Yeah, so, maybe if you have all 4 races, it doesn't. They all have a specific...
Didn't come up on the PC chat either.
Oh, dear.
Rick, you foul-mouthed man.
Coming on our stream. You effing and jeffing. Little pest.
It's alright, I'll smack you later.
Upside the head. Bloody bastards. My manor has been vandalised by some bloody bastards.
All the guy wanted was some dinner, and then we just come in and go twat twat twat, no dinner for you.
I'm going to murder all of your chefs. Let me fill up my cup with your tree. Fire Emblem censorship works.
I like how the cooks are so dedicated to their work that they turn up when they're dead to say sorry guys.
This fault.
They did it.
I'm all done before you. I can't cook your beans.
Don't.
This is where the Moogle thing is, but we've already done it.
We've already done it, yeah.
We've done most of it.
Unless you want me to tip over the Moogle and snippy.
No, don't nippy.
Nippy. I got a peat seed. Do you like the way I'm incredibly funny all the time?
Oh yeah, it doesn't ever get tedious. 12 years.
12 years.
I don't know how you put up with me for 12 years. Jesus Christ, I'm the most irritating person to myself.
Sometimes I get to hit you and it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Oh, right, here we go. Gravity. No! Leave me alone. I want this guy to wake up.
He's a poos, don't worry about it.
He's not waking up.
Just deal with him.
Look, I twat him one, and the other guy goes like, what are you doing? That's my mate.
Keep being on some of that.
I know, right?
Yeah, he'll come along.
What?
Well, poo. Can't make points for the next life. Yeah, you might end up with someone normal next life.
Get out of the way. What are you doing, mate? Look at him.
Oh,
No.
you really should take care of the corals. They actually don't have as much health as you might think. And they will stop shocking you, which would be lovely.
I wish they would just stop twatting me.
That too.
Right, he's dead. Go on, have a go. There we go.
You're not on.
They were really hard.
They are definitely hard enough.
Hey look, there's a hat, heart there. Keeping you up, are we?
Yeah.
Nice.
I told you.
Adam.
I hope you remember what doors you've gone through.
Yeah.
I don't think you went through these two middle
No, I
ones.
didn't go through these two middle ones.
Did you go through the top left? Can't remember.
I know which doors I've gone through, but I don't know how to tell you which doors I've gone through. It's up here.
It's all in me noggin. Trust me.
It was me brain.
Trust me. It was me brain, dear boy.
Get out of the way. Oh god, there's so many people here. See that cover like walking down like.
Do you remember when we stream on Twitch? Does it still come up with the comments on the side? I can't remember.
No.
It didn't.
No.
Right. I don't know. I'm wondering then because otherwise I have to dig out the laptop to be
What is going on with this?
Oh, this isn't good. Oh, damn it. That wasn't good, but you can get straight back in there. Dying isn't really that big of a deal. So don't run straight in there. You might need the laptop. Right, okay. See, what you did there is you ran in and got everyone aggroed.
No, I twatted one guy on the back and then everybody else went...
Ran to the other end of the screen.
Yeah, I was trying to escape from him because it all him and his three mates turned round.
I'll escape from him by running into his mates. Okay, I think... Yeah, no, that is going to aggro. Okay, fair enough. the level layout confuses them. Right, jump on voice chat if you get the laptop. Can you do that? What, on Twitch? Or just on Discord? I don't... remember, I'm a bit useless at this stuff. Embarrassingly so. You might have to explain that one to me. It would be nice to have someone joining in via Discord, so the chat wouldn't come up on the stream there, would it? Yeah, okay, we can do that. That's fine by me, yeah.
Get away, you stupid woman.
I'm just wondering if... Do I want the mic on during the stream or not? I'm not really too bothered either way. I'm just... Like, I would like to do it because I'm playing this game, you know, quite a lot at the moment, and it's still relatively recent. I know it's been out for a couple of weeks now. But yeah, I'm going to be practicing anyway, so it'll be nice to stream it. But yeah, I'll be up for a bit of voice chat.
Here I go, being useless again on my own. Fish.
Yeah, what I could do then is I could we could chat, voice chat on Discord, and on the Twitch I'll probably just go without the mic and the camera, and using the laptop I can try and keep on top of if there is any voice chat. But there probably won't be a lot anyway, to be honest. Fingers crossed I get some runs. But I had some pretty interesting ones last night, but they all ended up in failure inevitably.
Sizzle, sizzle.
Sizzle, sizzle indeed.
Really cute ones.
What was the one that really upset me?
I think you'd gotten everything, and you were just setting off on your lovely journey with everything.
Yeah.
And sizzle, sizzle happened. You fell in. You just nobody did it to you.
That
You just
was it.
fell in.
I finally got the cape and the Kapala.
Yeah.
I was like, right, this is it. This is gonna. Right.
Oh.
I'm about to go and scream into a pillow.
Come on. You know you want to. Come on. I'll just twat you from over here. Come on. There we are. There we are. Oh, look at you. Right. Chesty. Oh, chesty. Yeah. Oh, you just missed it. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh no. It takes a while to cycle through. These are so stupid, these switches.
Yeah.
What is the point?
Look, if the guy's intention was to keep troublesome adventurers out, why did he put all the crests into the switch? I only want to be disturbed when I'm eating my meal by all of the different races.
I don't mind being disturbed in short bursts, different increments. Increments of time.
Right, I think it's just the top door I've got to go now.
Yeah.
And then the guy's going to go, what happened to my dinner? And they're going to go, well, don't know. Great. Brilliant. I have to wait for the whole cycle again. So, what you been up to?
Sitting here watching this for 4 hours. Nah, we'll be done before, probably not long
before
after.
Quarter 2, yeah.
It won't take much longer, will it? Because
no.
Second cycle and your character's getting detooled up now. Just remember to wail on the wife.
Wail on the wife. It's have you heard that terrible joke Jimmy Carr sort of said in QI? It's like, it's terrible wife beating, isn't it? I mean, it's your wife. It's like keying your own car. And
oh dear.
Yeah. And what's his face said, life just got tiny for us, didn't it?
Oh, he did that.
Get in the flow. Don't come round here no more. Oh, right, so what I want to do is I want to do him. Oh, no. Right, no. Don't go ganking them, twat.
Go for it. No. He's not dead, you boy.
He is now. Moron is the Welsh word for carrot.
You flaming carrot.
Oh.
So grab the laptop soon then.
So Final Fantasy 9 had the superior soundtrack discussed.
Oh yeah. There's no discussion. Like I say, my favourite boss theme is Final Fantasy 8, but 9's got my favourite battle theme and quite a lot of my favourite other songs.
Like Tantalus and the Justice of the Moon.
Including that wonderful remix of that song from Final Fantasy 1. Yeah, that.
Oh.
I love that. That was a great
Mount
addition.
Gulag, yeah.
Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Ah, that's such a good. Oh, I was so happy with it.
Right, where am I going now? Because.
Oh, I think you missed the top left.
Top left.
Yeah, that's a great track. I can't remember exactly when it played in the first game. But,
It's a witch's cave, according to my research.
no, because that was the other track, wasn't it?
No.
No, it was. No, I think you're right, yeah. A great track.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
A great record.
I've got some red slippers.
Red slippers, okay. Damn.
Why is the chalice stopped?
Chalice. It's not the chalice, it's just the effect, the range of your attack. You can actually get equipment that increases the range.
Ah, I see.
You can also get equipment that increases the speed as well of your magic and ranged attack.
Oh, love that. Yeah, that'd be right.
It's a really good ring. For some stupid reason, I think it's a male-only thing though.
Gurugu Volcano.
Gurugu. Right, there we go.
I thought that's what it was called in Final Fantasy 9. It's Gurugu Volcano.
Well, you know, that's what they were doing with that dungeon. They were harkening back to the first game.
Yes.
And what a good job they did, because it's such a good remix as well,
I
isn't it?
well, I just
really good track.
Oh, and the crystal, and obviously the fact that Garland is called Garland because that was the
yeah, they brought that back.
Yeah, it's just amazing.
9 was a big celebration.
It was a massive love letter, wasn't it?
Yeah, a big celebration of the series as a whole, especially the sort of first 6 games, or maybe 5 really, because 6 was one of those games that started to sort of go into that sort of future.
Where's the dinner? Where's the dinner?
I love the little that. It was you. Or her. Sorry. It was her.
Right, I need to.
You need to hit him once, I think.
Hit him once. Hit him once.
But you haven't pressed the track.
Yeah, I'm trying to goad him like you told me to.
Oh, for God's sake. There we go.
Darling.
Wrap yourself in, boys. It's gonna be a long night.
It's not gonna be a long night, is it? Is it? It's not gonna be all night, right? Because. Go to. Oh no, she's gonna. I have a big problem with that. I've got a problem with that. I hate this. He's so massive. He's confused these bosses. He doesn't know why he's so massive. He's so massive he takes up half the screen. So I'm just trying to like dash around him and get his wife. Because you know, I'm that kind of person. I like to
dash around him and get his wife. Just trying to frustrating his wife.
Yeah, what's his problem? I'll tell you what I should do, because I can't bother doing this again.
Just in case it goes.
Those apple shapes. Why is it a pear? Why is it we talk about things going pear-shaped?
Yes, it's about the actual shape.
No, because it's the shape of a pear.
Has she run off?
Has she run off?
Yeah. She's already done.
Okay.
See?
Sweet. Right, let's go.
See, we've been beating up our characters. Now it's not too bad.
Come and have a go. Come and have a go. Come and have a go. You are hard enough. Come and have a
You
go.
actually are, but come and have a go as anyway, regardless.
Come on. Look, I'm a little girl. I'm a little girl. Come and have a go. Right, thank you. It's got to be embarrassing having a little pink-haired girl hand your arse back to you. Isn't he, or does he just like not attack as much as he should?
I think I'm tapping a bit too far. There you go. Remember that voice.
It's not really a natural place for
He doesn't care about that.
No, he's not doing too much damage, so I'm just gonna... Yeah. Now go to your room without your dinner.
Absolute bollocks. Oh, come on, love.
We'll get a takeaway. Just imagine them turning.
Get a delivery.
Just imagine them turning up to Alphateria, going, "Right, would you like some chips, please?" Some absolute vandal turned up to our house.
At your service, Capo. Capo.
Yeah, 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
I want
Here you go,
takeaway.
Capo.
Me too.
We had chips.
Oh, those chicken balls again, they were amazing.
It's my mum. What's my mum saying? Oh, only ever my mum writes to me. My dad never
no
writes
one else
to
gives a tiddle.
Oh. Oh, that's nice. I don't miss you at all. What should I send her?
Good wishes.
Spring water. I think she likes spring
Good
water.
tidings. Does she like spring water?
Yeah, she's a clavat.
Keep me waiting, Capo.
The strange water
got your
is for
reply, Capo.
youths. I don't know who drinks the milk, but
So long,
the
Capo.
spring water I'm pretty sure is clavats. I should get some. Oh, wow. Okay,
It's fine.
just.
Jog on.
Oh,
Magic 3.
magic 3.
Magic 3. Blimey, we're really going for the magic in this one, in this episode.
Well, it's too bad that your character couldn't join us on year.
Yeah,
6.
I forgot to swap out, but it's fine. Your character's got a good chance to really tool up now.
Are we going to go to Alphateria and sort our kit out?
Next episode, yes.
Someone wants to get back to Spelunky, I think.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to get really angry. Whew, there we go.
Well, thank you for those who have stuck with us.
Yeah. Nice one.
Through thin and thin, they've stuck with us.
That's rather funny. Thank you very much.
Guys. Thank you.
Thanks for the lies.
We do have some fun, don't we?
Yeah, no, that was a good one. We enjoyed this game again.
What you got? What you got? What you got? Come in. No, not kiss. Where's my kid? Let's have a look. I just want to have a look, okay? Oh, I can make a mighty weapon. Mighty weapon. Nice.
I didn't think I could do with that.
Yeah. Something else in it?
I love the kazoo.
Right, well, we have to leave, don't we, to save and everything?
Yes.
Right. Yay! Yes, see you soon.
Oh no, none of that. Hopefully see you in the next couple of days, I should think.
Yeah.
Try and get this place looking slightly less disgusting.
We've had a child.
We promised nothing.
Oh, you want me to give all my stuff away, don't you?
If you want to do that now.
Yeah. Do it. Right.
I do need to start getting my guys to sort of catch up now.
What the hell happened
You
there?
did the wrong side.
Oh, it was the wrong side. Oh. Do you remember that weird meme was where they got poor old Siri to say dirty things?
Yeah. You've given him... Why have you given him swords and armour?
I just give everything to
you. No, not everything. Not the equipment. Put that back. There's no point in doing that. This is specific to your character.
You're doing Crystal Chronicles wrong!
Stop getting Bond wrong!
Are you going to take any Phoenix downs off me?
No. You need them.
Oh, wow! No, I'm not.
I don't like doing all this, but if we don't, it'll just be a pain in the arse in future.
Yeah, let's do this at the end of this stream so that on the start of next stream we can get straight into the action.
Just crack straight on.
For all our friends.
All our fans can enjoy it.
Yeah.
If you put bass on the bit, sounds more impressive.
The fan.
If you say fan, this doesn't sound great, does it?
Sometimes it is a bit like your mum's turned up to it. She's like, oh, nice wedding.
I'll take one of those.
Oh, okay, that's wonderful. Can we sell the rest of the plans?
Yeah.
Oh, good, because we can make like tons of money.
Gloves, I'll take those because they're not for me. Gloves are the... See, we can sell those because they're so we don't need those.
Wisdom tome, I think, is something.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, cool.
Woo!
Right.
Okay.
So.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Yeah, thank you for joining.
This is us wrapping up now.
Join us over on Twitch when Mario Curry will be putting Spelunky on.
I'll be getting very angry at that.
Oh, now we have to listen to these guys talk balls before we can go to the save screen.
See you soon. I'll get the laptop out and then we can jump on the old Discord, alright? We can talk about this and that and all kinds of tomfoolery. See you later.
Okay, see you.
Have a good one, guys. Safe travels tomorrow.
Yes.
Remember to wear your mask because no one else on the bloody train bothers. Trust me, it's annoying.
Yep. Like the whole school, remember? They were hanging around at the station.
We were at a train station and there was a whole school, it was some kind of school trip. none of them had face masks, and we were really annoyed about it. And then just as the train pulls up, they're like, "Put your face mask on."
Wear it on the platform.
You do, like, even though you heard the tannoy say about 5 times, wear face masks on our, platforms and on our trains.
Yeah.
Even the teachers don't bother.
Enforcing it properly, yeah.
Unbelievable.
He's reassured us he will be wearing the appropriate
Good job.
protective equipment.
Be careful, because I'm really worried about those numbers at the moment.
Mm.
Like, jeez.
They've actually gotten worse than the first time round.
Oh, they got worse very quickly.
Yeah.
It's just,
I mean, obviously, the fact that the government lost some figures down the back of the sofa wasn't great.
It is real life to think of it. There was a whole episode where that exact same thing happened.
Yeah.
There has been a substantial and irredeemable data loss. Right.
See ya!
Bye bye. This is us signing out. Mother huggers. Don't know why I said that.
You hug me, I'm a mother.
Oh, I got on the wrong thing.
Hug me.
Oh, I hug you all the time.
Hug me.
Oh, please.
Hug me.
Please. No, I can't.